Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Radio's outstanding theater of thrills, suspense, Cat and Mouse starring Sonny Tufts from 82 years ago. The New Adventures of Nero Wolfe starring Sydney Greenstreet from 75 years ago. Lights Out, Money, 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 The Whistler and The Homecoming, and an episode of Claudia. That's coming up on this Monday, 30th day of March, 89th day of the year, 276 days left in 2026. Florida Territory, created in the U.S. on this date in 1822. Anesthesia, used for the first time in an operation on this date in 1842. Hyman Lipman patented a pencil with an eraser attached on this date in 1858. Alaska purchased on this date in 1867 for $7.2 million. That is about 2 cents an acre by Secretary of State William H. Seward. The news media called it Seward's Folly. That's $7 million in 1867 is $158 million today. Mississippi legislature founded the University of Southern Mississippi on this date in 1910. The King and I premiered on Broadway on this date in 1951.
Oh, good morning, Your Majesty.
You think you teach King lesson, but this is one lesson you do not be paid for teaching. In future, you will stop instructing wives and children in silly English song, Home Sweet House, in order to remind me of breaking promises I never make, etc., etc., etc.
Yul Brynner and Gertrude Lawrence starred in The King and I on Broadway, and the interesting part is it was designed as a vehicle specifically for Gertrude Lawrence. Unfortunately, Lawrence died not long after the premiere, and it became more of a vehicle for Brynner than any of his co-stars. In 1964, Jeopardy made its debut on television. Merv Griffin created the show, and Art Fleming hosts the first version on NBC.
Back up! Get him out! Get him out! Get out!
Shots rang out as President Reagan was leaving the hotel and about to enter his limousine. At least one person was hit and fell to the sidewalk with blood coming from his body. It was not the president. I don't know whether the president was hit. I do not believe he was. His car left rapidly under police escort. The shots were fired by someone in the crowd of people watching the president depart.
President Reagan shot in the chest outside a Washington, D.C. hotel by John Hinckley Jr. on this date in 1981.
As they were wheeling him into surgery, he saw Meese and Baker and Deaver there, and he said, who's minding the store?
Presidential Press Secretary Lynn Nopfziger, even in a time of disaster, he always had a sense of humor, did President Reagan. Now, as the events were breaking, Secretary of State Al Haig spoke to the media at the White House.
As of now, I am in control here in the White House, pending return of the Vice President, and am in close touch with him. If something came up, I would check with him, of course.
Now, considering that Vice President Bush was not immediately available, Haig's statement reflected political reality, if not necessarily legal reality. You see, Speaker of the House, Tip O'Neill, was next in line for the presidency, even with the line of succession, as it is. Space Shuttle mission STS-3 completed on this date in 1982 with the landing of the Columbia White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico. In 2017, SpaceX conducted the world's first reflight of an orbital-class rocket. And it was on this date 3 years ago today, President Trump became the first former president to be indicted by a grand jury. Among those passing on this date in history, commentator Gabriel Heater, Harold Perry, who died of a heart attack on this date in 1985. Actor Jimmy Cagney. The Mr. Lucille Ball, Gary Morton, passing on this date. Journalist Alistair Cook. Singer Timmy Euro. Also, comedian Mitch Hedberg, musician Bill Withers, and G. Gordon Liddy, all passing on this date in history. Birth dates of those who are no longer with us include the painter Vincent van Gogh, also band leader, musician Ted Heath, singer Frankie Lane, the host of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall, the entertainer Rolf Harris, Timey Kangaroo Down Sport, and Randy Van Warmer, Just When I Needed You Most. All those folks born on this day in history, they're now performing on a much larger stage.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
The original Gomez Adams, John Aston, still with us at 96 years of age. He won an Academy Award for Heaven Can Wait. Warren Beatty is 89.
You trying to tell me I'm not supposed to be here?
But you are here.
Well, you guys made a mistake.
From Heaven Can Wait, Warren Beatty, 89 today. Eric Clapton, 81. What does it say that his single biggest hit, Tears in Heaven, came from the death of his son? Sad, sad. Eric Clapton, 81 today. From My Two Dads and Mad About You, Paul Reiser, 70 years old. MC Hammer, Hammer Time, 64 today. Tracy Chapman, Fast Car, 62 today. From 90210, Ian Zierling is 62. TV presenter Piers Morgan, 61. From Baywatch, Donna D'Erco is 58. Celine Dion, 58. The very, very funny Tim Hawkins also turns 58 today.
So a while back, I put out a Facebook post asking people for ideas of Christian cuss words. I got over 10,000 responses from you freaks. Now, none of these is for me. You can't put it on me. Over 10,000 from you bozos. It took me 2 weeks to go through them, and I whittled it down to about 100 or so Christian alternative cuss words that you could use. I haven't memorized it yet, but I'd like to recite it for you right now. So Christians, just take these and cuss up a storm. Listen up. Here we go. Shucks, rats, gadzooks, shizzle, toot. Crapola. Which I guess is Spanish for crap. I don't know. Crapola. You almost stepped in crapola. Or it's the worst crayon color ever. Hey, who's got the crapola over here? Trying to draw a tree trunk. I need to stop taking my crapola.
Tim Hawkins, 58 years old today. The delightful Nora Jones is 47. Also, Anna Nalick is 42. AEW's Trent Beretta, having gone through serious neck surgery, still wrestling for AEW at 39. And Country's Thomas Rhett is 36. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 30th day of March as their birthday. If this is your birthday...
Hi, we're the Four Freshmen, and we just want to say, Happy birthday to you!
Thank you so much for visiting Professor B's Digestibaid website we've told you about. A number of you have ordered, and I can hardly wait to hear if you've had success. If you have not checked Professor B's Digestibaid, and if you're someone who has gastric distress, if you're someone who has the tummy rumbles and all of that, and you consume handfuls of Tums and rolls of Rolaids, or take other over-the-counter medicines, or heaven forbid prescription meds, check out Professor B's Digestibaid, link in the show notes, link at classicradio.stream, profbees.com. Check it out, see if you think it'll do something for you, and then order. If it doesn't work, money-back guarantee. If it works, by all means, there you go. And if you decide to order, use my promo code Wyatt. It supports the podcast, and you'll get 10% off. How can you lose? Go to Professor B's Digestive Aid, profbees.com, 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 promo code Wyatt, and see how living naturally with a natural remedy will help your belly, help you feel better. Professor B's Digestive Aid, profbees.com. Up next, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Ladies and gentlemen, last year's traffic death toll was 37,500, a 7% increase over 1950. The National Safety Council believes that the best way to promote safety on the road is for each of us to know and obey traffic laws, to read and heed traffic signs. So be careful. The life you save may be your own.
At the time this episode of Suspense aired, March 30th, 1944, Sonny Tufts was a rising star. It was supposed to air a week earlier. But the problem was, Sonny Tufts was shooting a movie. So they ended up airing a different program during that time. But the sad part is that, and I don't know if it was Tufts' schedule, I don't know if he just was not engaged enough to do it, or if Sonny Tufts was that bad. And everything we know, he was not that bad. He was a rising star at this time. In fact, he was probably at the peak of his career. And so for a show with an otherwise exceptional script to suffer as bad as this episode does, you know, great scripts are not all that makes a great radio show. It takes great acting. And Sonny Tufts either didn't give it his all, wasn't into being a radio actor, didn't think he was good at it, or just wasn't interested. We don't know. But try to listen past Sonny Tufts and his so-so ability and enjoy a wartime show that actually deals with war. Very, very topical. From 82 years ago today, March 30th, 1944, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Roma Wines presents Suspense. Roma Wines, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
Salud. Your health, senor.
Roma Wines toast the world. The wine for your table is Roma Wine, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
This is the Man in Black, here for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California, to introduce this weekly half hour of Suspense. Tonight from Hollywood, Roma Wines bring you Mr. Sonny Tufts in a suspense play that tells of a murder in Boston and of perilous adventure in Vermont's snow-covered hills. And so with Cat and Mouse, and with the performance of Sonny Tufts as John Guthrie, an engineer, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
W1QXL, W1QXL, W1QXL. This is W1RBX calling W1QXL, W1QXL. This is WIR, Montcar, Vermont, calling and standing by.
W1RBX, W1RBX. This is W1QXL in Boston, returning. Hiya, Guthrie, how you been? Signal's clear, good signal. Come in.
W1QXL, W1QXL, W1RBX back. Hello, Lockwood. I'm fine. Signal's good up here. I got lots to tell you. Been trying to get in touch with you for the last couple of hours. Where you been? Out to dinner with Valentine? Go ahead.
Sorry, Guthrie, I haven't seen Val today. She hasn't answered her phone. Guess she's awful tired of picking it up and hearing me on the other end proposing. Anyhow, I've been working hard. Oh, had a little excitement here at the laboratory an hour or so ago. Thought we had a prowler on the grounds. But guess it was a false alarm. Nerves, I guess. What's your news, Guthrie? I've got a bit for you myself, but let's hear yours first. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, as far as I'm concerned, kiddo, you can set up a date for demonstration for the Army Signal Corps and the Naval Ordnance people just as soon as you like. We're in the clear now for keeps. I got the last bug out of the screen this morning, and it ought to make the prettiest little image you ever saw. And if the brass hats put the steam on, I don't see why it shouldn't be in there fighting in a couple of months. Now, let's hear about you. Go ahead.
Boy, that sounds great. Hold it, Guthrie. Something going on here. Keep listening. I'll be back in a second. Who is it? Who's out there? Who's there? Get out from there or I'll shoot. Come out. Stop. Stop.
What is it, Lockwood? Howard, what's the shooting? Is that you coughing? Lockwood, is that you? Go ahead.
Hello. Hello, Guthrie. I saw him that time. Almost got him with my rifle. Wonder what that guy can want. Well, I know one thing he's got, and that's a sore throat. Boy, did you hear that cough? Go ahead.
I'm worried, Lockwood. Somebody must be getting wise to what we've got. We better arrange for more protection around the lab. Well, you've heard my say of it. How are you getting on with the blueprints? Go ahead. Did you hear me, Howard? Go ahead. W1QXL, W1QXL. What's happened? Come back in. Go ahead.
Hello. This is W1QXL. I'm going away. I'm going skiing. I'm going skiing up in Sunbury, Vermont at the Phoenix Hotel. The Phoenix. Have you got that, Frank?
Frank. What's all this about you going skiing? You've never been on skis in your life. Besides, I'm coming up to see you, and it's important. We'll get together now in the blueprints, okay?
At the Phoenix Hotel. Go ahead, Frank.
What's this gag calling me Frank? What's going on? I hear voices behind you. Sounds like interference. You all right? I say, are you all right? I'm leaving here for Boston in the morning. I'll bring the whole works.
No, don't. And don't contact Val. If anything happens to me, the man with the cough. The man with the cough. The cough.
Lockwood, what's up? You still there? Come in. Come in, Lockwood. Lockwood, come in. Lockwood, go ahead. W1QXL, W1QXL. This is W1RBX calling. Go ahead. W1QXL, W1QXL. This is W1RBX. Go ahead.
Tonight for Suspense, Roma Wines bring you as star Mr. Sonny Tufts, whom you have heard in the prologue to Cat and Mouse by Hugh Pentecost. Tonight's adventure in Suspense.
While the play's scene changes, let me describe another scene that might even now be taking place in the handsome cafe of the Hotel Nacional de Cuba in Havana. An American visitor has remarked to his Cuban host what great enjoyment the Cuban music and the dancing gives him. Gracefully, the Cuban host returns the compliment, saying, "But your United States makes us a gift that gives great pleasure on many occasions. Your superb wine from the choice wine districts of your California, your Roma wine." Yes, for a wine to give great enjoyment, it must have greatness of character, and it's this that has spread the fame of Roma wines to other lands. Why, otherwise, would these countries import Roma wines to be enjoyed as a rare luxury? How fortunate, then, are you who can enjoy any of the Roma wine's many different delicious wine types whenever you choose without additional charge for import duty, with no high shipping costs added to your small cost for Roma wines. Yet here is a quality so high it has won international recognition. Quality coupled with cost so modest that Roma wines are America's largest selling wines. Why not make your own taste test of these good Roma wines and discover for yourself the fine wine qualities acclaimed by wine experts of many lands? I'll spell out the name for you. R-O-M-A. Roma Wines, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
And now it is with pleasure that we bring back to our soundstage our star, Sonny Tufts, as engineer John Guthrie in Cat and Mouse, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Well, that's about all the facts we know, Miss Ames.
Yes?
The bruises on Mr. Lockwood's head were a little hard to explain, as you pointed out. It was the explosion that killed him. That seems to be fairly...
Dr. Vaughn, yes, the explosion may have been what actually was the final cause of his death. I take a doctor's word like you for that. But those marks and bruises... Suppose he'd been beaten, hit over the head in order to make him...
In order to make him what?
But I can't say any more, Dr. Vaughn. I don't know quite what I'm talking about anyhow, I guess. You see, Howard had been experimenting with something. He had a collaborator.
Collaborator?
Yes, I don't know who. Howard would never... Well, he used to talk to this other man on shortwave. They both had shortwave sets. Radio hams, you call them. Those amateur radio operators.
Yes. Well, I must go.
Oh, let me help you with your coat, Dr. Vaughn.
Oh, thank you. I must say that after talking to you, I'm partly convinced, Miss Ames, but murder is a pretty difficult thing to prove, especially in this case, and...
Oh, excuse me.
I'll be going, then.
Hello? Yes? Who? Mr. Guthrie. Well... Oh, I see. Well, if you're his friend, Where, in the drugstore? Yes, I'll wait. Just come right up to apartment 15E. Yes. Goodbye. Thank you again for your trouble, Dr. Vaughn.
Well, please feel that you can call...
Oh, I'll get you some water.
No, don't bother. Too many cigars. Bad larynx. I'm awfully sorry. I'll say goodbye.
Sure you're all right?
No, it's perfect. Don't worry. I'll keep in touch with you, Miss Ames.
Yes. Well, goodbye now. Oh, just a minute.
Hello, you must be Valentine Ames.
Yes, I am.
I'd recognize you anywhere.
Well, just, are you Mr. Guthrie? Just throw your things in that chair there.
You're just as I pictured you. Lockwood spoke of you so often.
Howard spoke of me? Do
you? You were engaged to be married, weren't you?
No, I was fond of him, but never that way.
He told me, that is, he said...
Then you were his collaborator. Oh, please, Mr. Guthrie, you can trust me. I need help. They all say his death was an accident. The coroner, the newspapers, the police. But I know it wasn't.
How did they say it happened?
An explosion in his laboratory. Chemicals he was using in his experiments.
Nonsense, explosion. There wasn't anything more explosive in Lockwood's lab than a package of matches.
Then you were his collaborator. Oh, please, trust me.
Lockwood was murdered. I know it.
You think so, too, then?
Yes.
Well, then our job is to prove he was murdered.
No, I'm sorry, Val. There's something more important that comes first. When they killed Lockwood, they stole half of our... Well...
Your invention? But half an invention is worthless.
But I have the other half.
In other words...
Yeah. I'm next. We can count on that.
But they don't know who you are.
Maybe not yet. That was why Lockwood kept calling me Frank when he was talking to me near the end. He didn't want to give my name away to them.
And you've no idea who they are? Just something we could start on?
Well, just one thing. That night, the night he was killed, we were talking the shortwave, and he'd been bothered by a prowler. He spoke of it. Well, I even heard the fellow in the air. He was...
Oh, phone. Excuse me a second. Hello? Yes? Oh, Dr. Borberg. Yes, it's nice of you to call me back, and thank you so much for sending Dr. Vaughn to see me. He certainly is... Dr. Vaughn? But you sent him to see me about Dr. Lockwood. About Dr. Edwin Vaughn? You're positive? I see. Well, thank you anyway. Bye.
What's up?
Well, someone just before you came, and Dr. Edwin Vaughn said he was with the coroner's office. Called on me.
And the coroner's office never heard of him. Is that it?
Never.
Uh-huh. Well, who was he? I mean, What did he look like? Would you recognize him if you saw him again?
Well, he was just a middle-aged fellow. Poor man had a terribly bad cough, one of the really hacking coughs.
A cough?
Yes.
It's the same one. He came to Howard's lab the night of the killing. I heard him.
You're sure?
Positive. You see, it fits. He was looking for me. Figured I'd come here to see you. He wants my half an invention. Well, Val, they need what I've got, and I've got to get back what they've stolen, so...
Where are you going?
Skiing.
What?
I'm going back to Vermont to go skiing. I'll send you a card from the Phoenix Hotel.
Next up is Sunbury, Vermont. Sunbury.
Bring me an orangeade, Porter. Well, hello. You're new up here.
Beg your pardon?
You're going to the Phoenix Hotel, of course. It gets so you know a skiing fan when you see one. I know most all the Phoenix crowd. This must be your first trip to the Phoenix, eh?
Yeah, it is.
Name's O'Brien.
John Guthrie.
Excuse me. Do they serve drinks in this lounge car?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, you're new, too.
Well, yes, I've only been in the States a few weeks.
Oh, no. I mean new to our weekend skiing contingent.
Skiing contingent?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm O'Brien. This is Mr. Guthrie. What'd you say your name was?
Well,
Thanks, Porter, thanks. And bring me a couple more cigars, will you?
Here, take one of mine while you're waiting, Mr. O'Brien.
Oh, thank you. Now, that's what I like about the Phoenix crowd. They're sociable. Everybody pals with everybody else.
Sounds very pleasant.
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, well, anyway, you wait. By Monday, everyone in the place will be calling you by your first name.
Oh, really? Well, I guess I'd better be getting back to my compartment. Very happy to have met you, gentlemen. See you later.
Queer duck. Unsociable like. Now, I always say, you take a fellow that won't mix.
Be quiet a minute.
What's the matter with you, Mr. Guthrie? You look like you'd seen a ghost. Good evening, Mr. Guthrie. I trust you're feeling refreshed now, sir.
Yeah, 3 hours sleep and a long walk was just what I needed. Any messages for me?
No, sir. Good evening, Mr. O'Brien. Hello there, hello. Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you everywhere. Want to introduce you around to some of the folks here.
Well, thanks, Mr. O'Brien. I would kind of like to get acquainted.
Why, sure. Be sociable. You see the old lady in the wheelchair? That's Mrs. Garvey.
Mrs. Garvey, eh?
Yeah. They're new here, too. Legs paralyzed, poor soul. Always sits and knits. The husky man's her husband. Well, hello there, folks.
Hello, Irishman.
Well.
Feels good here.
So you're a newcomer.
Only one of them, yeah. And this sweet soul, Mr. Guthrie, is Mrs. Garvey.
You'll excuse my not shaking hands. I'm all tied up in this ball of wool. When you can't walk, you compensate by keeping the hands over busy.
Well, it's very considerate of you to make me feel at home here, Mrs. Garvey and Mr. Garvey.
Surprised a strong young man like you isn't in the army.
Really, Daddy. You have to excuse him, Mr. Guthrie. Nosy and fresh.
Well, there's no harm done. See, I'm an engineer, and they've deferred me. Theory is I'm doing my share as is, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm a promoter myself.
Here, Daddy. Hold out your hands. That's it. Now, don't wiggle or my wool will slip.
And I'm not in the army because I'm too old. Took advantage of the over 38 law. I'm 59.
He's a card, isn't he?
He sure is. Just what is a promoter, Mr. Garvey?
Careful, Daddy. Those knitting needles almost stuck you then. They're special needles, Mr. Guthrie. Sharp. Why, they could cut ice or pierce wood.
Or kill a man.
Yes.
Yes, I'll be careful, Mother. So you're an engineer, Mr. Guthrie. I knew an engineer. Fine boy.
Oh, I remember him. He was a dear boy.
Anybody I know?
No. I thought I'd try to get him to come up here. Was working on an experiment I was very much interested in. Wouldn't do business with me, I hope.
Yeah?
Now, bring your hands together, Daddy. That's a good boy. Fine. Daddy has such big, strong hands, yet they're so gentle.
Well, the boy's dead now. Met with an accident, I think.
Really? What did you say his name was?
Howard Lockwood.
Yes, Lockwood. He had a collaborator I've been trying to locate. He and I could really have a long talk.
Say, by the way, Guthrie, have you seen that bird, the unsociable one we came up in the train with?
No, I haven't.
He's probably a big businessman. You seem so nervous. I tell you, it doesn't pay. Be sociable. Business can always wait.
Definitely.
When I see how little you fellas get out of life, I thank heavens I had the sense to retire.
How long have you been retired, Mr. O'Brien?
Be 4 years in June.
You were in business for yourself?
No, I was a professional man.
Oh, I see. Medicine?
No, detective. I was with the FBI. Come in. Well, Guthrie, come in. Feel just like a nice sociable talk. Sit down.
Mr. O'Brien, I'm in trouble and I need expert help, and you were an FBI man. You can help me.
Uh-oh. I was afraid of that. I'm sorry, Guthrie. I'm retired. Too old for the game. You get a hold of the Boston office. They'll get someone up to help you in a jiffy. Call Jack Porter. He's in charge now. Mention my name.
But there's no time now. You see, Boston is 6 hours from here. I need help right now.
Oh, take it easy, boy. Relax. I suppose you're another engineer with some gadget that's going to win the war. That's a familiar one.
Mr. O'Brien, this is serious. There's a murder in this hotel, and if I don't get him, he'll get me.
Now, take it easy.
If you'll just give me a hand.
You know, I felt there was something going on here this weekend. Things weren't sociable like they usually are.
What have you noticed?
Nothing in particular. Just people seemed to act funny. You take that Garvey and his old wife, and that bird with a cough that came up on the train with us. What's he up to, eating his meals in his room?
Look, will you help me, Mr. O'Brien? I do have an invention, as it happens, and...
Oh, excuse me a minute. Hello? Mr. Guthrie? Yes, he's here. The gentleman in 421. Right now. Very well. Goodbye. It's for you. Party in 421 wants you to step in and see him.
That's him. That fake Dr. Vaughn. Well, this is it. And you refuse to help.
Oh, now, look, I'd like to, I guess, but after all...
All right, O'Brien, but look, just this. 421 is right down the hall. And if I'm not back in 10 minutes, will you knock on the door?
Oh, that much I'll do for you.
John.
Val. Valentine, what are you doing here? We agreed that you...
No, John. Open your door quickly before we're seen together.
Look, Val, I've got something important to do. Wait in my room for me. If I can only find a key.
The door's open.
It's funny. I locked it.
Look.
The room's been searched. My papers, the pillows, my trunk.
Oh, John, they know you.
Where is it?
You didn't bring the blueprints with you here.
I'm not that dumb. Well, it's gone.
What?
My gun.
Oh, John, I'm afraid.
I feel as if I'd known you for a long time.
My dear.
Well, you know I love you, don't you?
John, we shouldn't talk about that now.
But, you see, I've been in love with what I think you are. I've only known you for 2 days, and...
What are you trying to ask me, John?
Why you came when we agreed that you shouldn't.
Because I was afraid that you...
And why I find you hiding near my door and find the door unlocked. When I had locked it only 10 minutes ago, and then I come into my room and I find this.
Oh, John, don't. Please don't. I came because I wanted to help you. I felt that if you were in danger, it wasn't right for me to stay home, safe, not knowing.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Val. I trust you. Look, stay here. I'm going down the hall. Somebody's waiting.
Oh, don't go, John. Don't, please. I'm afraid for you.
You got a gun, Val?
Yes, I thought I might need it.
Well, give it to me. Now, kiss me.
Oh, John,
Wait here. If I'm not back in 10 minutes, get the police.
Where are you going?
Room 421. To talk to a man about his cough.
I'm going with you.
This is his room.
I'm going in with you.
You're staying outside. Step back. Don't let him see you. Open up.
His door's open, too. There on the rug, the body.
Dr. Vaughn, he's dead.
Look at the gun. He's holding it. He killed himself.
You mean he's supposed to look as if he killed himself? He was shot in the back of the head. A bit too neat.
What do you mean?
That gun in his hand. It's mine.
Then if he wasn't the murderer, who was he? Oh, John, the gun. They'll think that you...
Shh, take it easy. That gun may come in handy. Come in.
Well.
Oh, Brian, look here.
What?
This gun's mine. It's a plot to frame me.
What? That's not your killer, Guthrie. That's Hilary Lawrence of Scotland Yard, assigned to this case because his government, like ours, is keenly interested in your invention. I should have listened to you before, Guthrie.
You know about it, then?
I checked. Called FBI office in Boston. Talked to Porter. Yes, your Dr. Vaughan was Hilary Lawrence of Scotland Yard.
He was the one you heard in Lockwood's lab the night he was killed.
He must have got a little too close in the tail of the real killers.
Mr. Garvey was... Well, I really don't know enough to talk. I better shut my big mouth. But I think I know.
You know the killer?
No, but I have no proof. Without proof, Guthrie, you'll be held for the murder of Lawrence.
That's obvious.
We've got to get our other evidence before someone finds the body.
Yeah. You know, there must be a hideout around here they operate from.
There's a cabin about a mile to the left from the top of the ski jump. I saw it one day when I got lost. I've got a funny hunch it might be the place. If we can get there and find something involving them before the hotel people find this body and arrest you, we'll be...
Well, what are we waiting for? Come on, let's go. Come on back to my room, Val. See you downstairs in 5 minutes, O'Brien.
But if we don't find proof, John, what then?
Then we get murdered or get held for murder. The cabin's dark.
Yeah, one of these keys must fit. Ah, that one does it. Softly now. Mr. Guthrie, I'll take Miss Ames's gun. You're too impulsive. Thanks. Well, there's no one here. Draw the shade, please.
I better keep a lookout on the road. Someone may come.
That's a good idea. Now, this is what I call a real sociable evening.
Look, a note. And it's addressed to me.
Well, we're in the right place then. Read it.
Guthrie, 200,000 in cash for your blueprints, and you can get the cash first, wherever you designate, with no questions asked as to what government gets them. Why those...
Calmly, my boy. You don't have the prints here, do you?
No, they're in a safety vault, and my name is San Francisco.
What's that there, that panel?
It's a radio rig, sending and receiving.
Someone's coming.
Who? Quick, turn off that light.
Sneak a look, John, here, through the window.
It's Garvey, and he's alone.
Alone? Are you sure? Where'd he put that wife of his? Take another look.
He's alone, all right.
I knew she was a phony. She does too much knitting. I wonder where she is. All right, Miss Ames, out you go, quickly. Get to the foot of the road before he does. It's your car, understand?
Yes.
You're lost, looking for a way back to the Phoenix. Delay him from coming in here.
I'll go outside. You search the place, O'Brien, with Val.
No, let the girl go. Her best weapon is her charm. Hurry now. Stall them as long as you can. Good luck. Don't worry. I can see them from here.
Look at it. Shortwave. Yeah. With this outfit, Garvey could hear Lockwood and me talking over our work.
Yeah. Pretty clever operator, I'd say.
Can you see Val?
Yeah. She's getting near him now. Brave girl, that one.
The best.
There she is. He's seen her.
Let me have a look.
See them? Over my finger, between that row of trees.
Yeah, she's talking to Garvey now. She'll stall him.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, O'Brien. Let's start searching his place.
Wait a minute. Look, they're coming this way. The two of them. Well, I should have known.
Val? Oh, no, it can't be.
Sorry, Guthrie, but you're seeing right. The girl's with Garvey.
But she loves me. I know it. She's honest. I swear it.
They're coming up the path. You stand behind the door. I'll stand up on the balcony and cover them from behind with a gun. You all set, Guthrie?
All set.
You spring out on them as they close the door, and I'll cover you from here.
Val, Garvey, duck. He's got the gun. Above.
Oh, my arm.
O'Brien.
All of you reach. Don't stoop for that gun, Guthrie. Up with your arms. 3 of you are going to join the late Mr. Lockwood. The girl and Mr. Garvey of the FBI who poked his nose in the book too far.
You're out of your mind, O'Brien. What will you get by killing us? I've got the information you want, and if I'm dead, you'll never get it.
I'm fighting for my life now, not your invention. With you three out of the way, I've got a chance. A fire in this lovely cabin will do the job nicely. Now get into that closet, all of you. Get started.
You're missing one, O'Brien. My wife.
I'm not worrying about that.
Drop your gun, Mr. O'Brien. That point you feel in your back is my knitting needle. Drop it. Remember, it can crack ice, pierce wood, or kill a man.
Okay, Mrs. Garvey. Certainly nice to see you again.
Nice job, Guthrie. You tipped us off just in time. Sit down, Mother. You look tired. You must be standing behind the kitchen door for an hour.
Look here.
Just be quiet, Mr. O'Brien. Formerly of the FBI. Kicked out for improper conduct, he was. The service has had its eye on you ever since, my friend.
Yeah, you see, you made a slight error, O'Brien, when you said you'd call the porter of the Boston FBI office. The outgoing lines from the hotel have been out of order since 5 o'clock.
Oh, your arm, Daddy. Here, let me bandage it.
You better get going and have it looked after.
Oh, it's bleeding. I think I'm going to faint.
Faint ahead, Val. I got a pair of arms that aren't doing a thing.
And so closes Cat and Mouse, starring Sonny Tufts, tonight's tale of Suspense. Mr. Tufts appeared through the courtesy of Paramount Pictures and will soon be seen in the Paramount picture, I Love a Soldier.
Few spots on the globe boast the unique and perfect combination of nature's gifts, which makes possible truly good wine. Wine which the whole world can enjoy. But wine experts will tell you that among these fortunate spots, none can surpass the vineyards of our own California. From these renowned California vineyards come Roma wines. Wines so perfect in flavor, so delightful, that they are enjoyed in many countries of the world. To us in America, Roma wines are an everyday treat, for we may buy them at an astonishingly low price, since we pay no import duties or expensive shipping costs. Do you enjoy a delicious tangy sherry? Well, tomorrow treat yourself to a glass of Roma California sherry. We're sure you will agree that you have never tasted finer. With your first sip, you'll understand why Roma wines are America's largest selling wines. I'll repeat the name, R-O-M-A, Roma wine. Tomorrow, ask your dealer for your favorite type of Roma wine, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
This is Sonny Tufts, and I hope you enjoyed our suspense play this evening. I know I had a good time. I'm looking forward to next week's show, and I know you must be, when that remarkable actress, the Academy Award winner, Madame Katina Paxinu, will be the star of Suspense.
Suspense is produced and directed by William Spear. Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Katina Paxinu in Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Good script, good story, not the best performance by Mr. Sonny Tufts. 82 years ago, March 30th, 1944, Suspense on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, Sydney Greenstreet in The New Adventures of Nero Wolfe.
Daily, the broadcasts of Radio Free Europe and Radio Free Asia strike through the Iron Curtain, bringing the truth about the free world to the captive peoples behind it. Help send a message by giving to the 1952 Crusade for Freedom.
Now Sydney Greenstreet in The New Adventures of Nero Wolfe. This goes back 75 years to March 30th, 1951, the case of the Telltale Ribbon.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ringing of that phone bell brings you mystery, adventure.
Nero Wolfe's office, Archie Goodwin speaking. What? Who? Who is this? Who wants to speak to Mr. Wolfe?
Nobody.
Nobody?
I said they'd hang up. It's late and it's too cold. And even if it weren't, I would not consider for one moment moving from this room.
Please, Mr. Wolfe, I can't hear a thing this old gentleman's saying.
Does it matter? You heard what I said? No.
Now, what did you say? You were late because she was killed. Well, who was killed? I can't hear you.
What is it about, Archie?
He says he was due here an hour ago, but she was killed.
Who was killed? What does he want?
Do you want us to solve the crime? I say, do you want us to find out who killed her? Oh. He says he knows who did it, but he has an important message for you. Well, then come right over. We'll be waiting, Mr. Jenkins.
Archie, why do you insist on taking every silly little case?
Because, boss, we need to recover for March 15th.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that renowned genius who is the bulkiest, balkiest, most ponderous, and most brilliant detective in the world. Yes, none other than that chairborne mass of unpredictable intellect, Nero Wolfe. Created by Rex Stout and brought to you in a new series of adventures of this NBC network in the person of Mr. Sydney Greenstreet.
This case I like to refer to as the case of the Telltale Ribbon. Perhaps a better title would be Wolf Goes A-Hunting. For in a way, this was one of those unusual instances in which my boss, of his own free will and without any coercion, actually decided to leave the house and go to the scene of the crime. It started when the strange old gentleman who phoned us finally arrived. Well, there's our client, Mr. Wolfe.
Evening. It's me.
Who's me?
Oh, I just phoned you. I'm Jenkins. I got a dispatch for Nero Wolfe.
Oh, you're Jenkins. Well, come in. Mr. Wolfe, this is Mr. Jenkins. Says he has a dispatch for you.
Yep. Yeah. Are you Wolfe?
I am. Where is the dispatch from?
Don't know.
You don't know? How come?
Oh, I know, but I'm supposed to say I don't. See? That's my job.
What is?
Just to say I don't know.
What about the murder?
Yeah, who was killed?
Oh, my goodness. It was a terrible thing. We were just crossing the turnpike, and this fella come at us out of nowhere.
The killer?
Yeah. Must have been drunk, I guess.
Well, how did it happen? Did he shoot her, stab her?
Oh, no. He ran into her with his car. And she was only 9 years old.
Your granddaughter?
No, it was Bessie. But the police got him. I have to appear, I guess. Probably get 90 days, he will.
For murder?
Murder? Was somebody murdered? I must have missed something.
Look, we're talking about Bessie, and what do you want us to do about it?
Nothing. Bessie's my old horse.
Oh, no.
But say, who was it that was murdered?
Nobody yet. Good night, Mr. Jenkins. I thought you said it was important.
It might be. At least that's the way I was told.
What might be?
This here letter I was bringing to you. This dispatch. Well, gotta get along now. Goodbye.
Well, get him. What a pixie.
What is in the envelope?
Mr. Wolfe, look. 5 $100 bills. And the note says, Mr. Wolfe, your services are desperately needed. Come up this weekend as my guest. Signed E. Malott.
Edward Malott, the wealthy manufacturer,
Well, looks as though you're going out this weekend.
Well, Archie, pay my respects to Mr. Malott, and I hope you enjoy the weekend. Good night.
Something's certainly phony about this. There's no party going on here tonight.
Yes? What is it?
Is this the Malott place?
It is. What do you want?
My name's Goodwin. I'm a guest of Mr. Malott's.
A guest?
Yes, he invited me down for the weekend.
Weekend? Oh. Well, you better step in, please, Mr. Goodwin.
Quite a bolt you've got on that door.
Yes, isn't it? Just sit down there, please. I'll get Mr. Malott. He's in the library. Oh, here he is. This is Mr. Goodwin, sir. Says he's come down for the weekend.
Mr. Goodwin, good evening. You've come for the weekend, you say?
Well, yes, wasn't that the idea, Mr. Malott?
Well, I don't understand, Mr. Goodwin.
Didn't you send me this note asking me to come here?
Note? I did not. Oh, well, this is my personal note stationery, but I don't recall sending this. I didn't even type it. And I'm in the habit of signing my name with a pen, not with a typewriter. E. Malott.
You're certainly Edward Malott.
Yes. Services are desperately needed. What does this mean? What services? Who are you, Mr. Goodwin?
Are you serious? I'm a private investigator. I'm Nero Wolfe's assistant.
Oh, indeed. Nero Wolfe, eh? I know of him, yes, indeed.
And you really don't know anything about this note?
I do not.
Are you having a weekend party here?
I most certainly am not.
Then who sent this? And there were 5 $100 bills as a retainer.
I haven't the slightest idea. Oh, Dorothy.
Yes?
Would you step in here, please? Miss Davis is my private secretary. She may know something about this.
Yes, Mr. Malott. What is it?
Dorothy.
Oh.
Dorothy, this is Mr. Goodwin.
How do you do, Mr. Goodwin?
Well, how do you do, Miss Davis?
Yes. Well, Mr. Goodwin is assistant to Nero Wolfe.
You don't say. Nero Wolfe, the detective? Oh, I've heard a great deal about him. And about you, too, Mr. Goodwin.
Well, now I'm mighty glad to hear you say that, Miss Davis.
Mr. Goodwin has a note here.
Is anything wrong, Edward? I heard voices. Oh, do we have company?
Nothing is wrong, Eva. I was calling Dorothy, that's all. Oh, this is Mr. Goodwin, Eva. My wife, Mr. Goodwin.
How do you do, Mrs. Millard?
Mr. Goodwin, yes. How do you do?
Now, as I was about to say, Dorothy, Mr. Goodwin...
What's going on?
Mr. Goodwin, this is my son, Larry.
Good evening. What's wrong?
Mr. Goodwin has been invited here for the weekend. He has an invitation supposedly written by me. At least it's on my stationery. Look at this, Dorothy. Know anything about this note?
No. I certainly didn't write it.
But it's my personal notepaper, and my signature is typewritten. I'd never do that.
Well, somebody sent it. Who's Jenkins?
Jenkins? Never heard of him.
A little dried-up old man. He delivered it to us. Yeah, maybe it didn't even come from this house.
I'm positive that it didn't. Never heard of Jenkins.
You have a typewriter here, of course.
Yes?
I'd like to see it.
Certainly, Mr. Goodwin, in the library.
How far have you come, Mr. Goodwin?
From New York, Manhattan.
Oh, and it's such a dreadful night, too.
Yes, and it is rather late.
Late? It's only 7:30.
Why not stay here for the night? Plenty of room?
Yes, Mr. Goodwin, plenty of room.
Well, I don't really think that's necessary. On the other hand, it would be a tough drive back to the city in this storm. I'll accept your hospitality, Mr. Millard.
Very good. Oh, Jeffries, show Mr. Goodwin to the East Wing. And take care of his car.
Yes, sir.
Good night, Mr. Goodwin.
You mean you're all going to retire now? I haven't even had my dinner.
We retire very early here. But Jeffries will prepare anything you want. Good night.
Oh, dear, who moved that phone? Hello, Wolfe speaking.
Archie, boss. Well, I'm here at Malot's place, but there ain't no party.
What happened? Are you in the right house?
I'm afraid I am. They've all gone to bed. Weird bunch. His wife, who looks very sickly and I think wants to say something to me alone, and Larry the son, and Malot's secretary, Dorothy Davis. She has me bothered a bit.
How unusual, especially if she's pretty.
A beauty, but she seems to know all about me.
You'd better come home, Archie. I can see you're in no condition to handle this case properly. Give them the money back.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. They don't want me here. Malot didn't send the note. No one here knows anything about it, so we can keep the dough.
Interesting indeed. The circumstances would indicate that you should stay there and wait for it to happen.
For what to happen?
For whatever it is the fates have conspired to have happen there while your shining little ego is in the midst of it. Bye.
Who is it?
It's Archie Goodwin, Mrs. Millard.
Come in, please.
I saw you give me the eye when I was about to leave. I've been waiting till I felt sure they were all asleep. Now, what's up?
I wrote you that note. I sent for you.
How do I know that?
Old man Jenkins is a scissor and knife sharpener who happens along every month or so. They wouldn't know him. I put 5 $100 bills in the envelope.
Okay, why?
My life is in danger. I've been threatened. I received 3 notes through the mail. They were all postmarked in New York City.
Did I see them?
Here they are.
All typewritten.
The first one reads, "There is no love for you in Grey Gables." The second, "Why stay on in the face of death?"
And the third, "The time is shorter than you think." Do you think this is an inside job, Mrs. Millard?
At first I didn't. But lately I've come to think it is.
What caused you to think that?
For some time I've been having severe spells. I thought it was indigestion. But then it occurred to me that I always broke out in cold perspiration. I was left horribly weak and terribly thirsty.
Thirsty? You fear you're being poisoned?
Yes. And since the thought came to me, I've been living in fear. Fear of every bite of food or drink. It's so shattered my nerves that I have to take these yellow sleeping capsules to even close my eyes.
Well, here's your husband and his secretary and your son, Larry.
Larry is my stepson.
Which one do you suspect?
The secretary, Dorothy, or my husband, or both.
What's the motive?
Oh, they're in love. She's been here over 2 years, and they've spent most of their time together. The idea never occurred to me till last week. And when I watched them, it was quite obvious.
Anybody else know about these 3 notes?
Oh, no.
Then I'll keep them for a while. Good night, Mrs. Millard. And don't worry.
What are you doing, Mr. Goodwin, snooping around in Father's library?
Well, Larry, I was just trying to find out if this Remington was the machine you used to type those notes.
What? What notes?
The notes you sent your stepmother.
Why, I don't know anything about any notes.
Then why were you so startled?
I'm not startled. Why would I threaten her?
So you do know about them. I didn't mention the contents of the notes.
I just happened to see them on the table in her sitting room.
You don't care too much about your stepmother, do you?
Oh, she's all right.
You don't care too much about Dorothy either, do you?
I certainly don't.
Why not?
Well, I don't like her tactics, making a fool out of my father. If anybody here sent those notes, she did.
You think Dorothy would have a motive?
I certainly do.
Of course you wouldn't have a motive, would you?
No.
Well, I'm inclined to think you would.
Well, just what motive would I have?
You don't seem to like any woman who's too close to your father. Maybe because you'd resent anyone sharing in the estate if your father died.
If I were you, Mr. Goodwin, I'd leave. Tonight. And the sooner the better. Good night.
Oh, Archie. Archie. Oh, confounded boy. Yes, Archie?
You have the wrong number. This is Sherlock Holmes speaking.
Why don't you go to bed like the others? You don't have to push it. It'll happen.
Eva Malott thinks she's being slowly poisoned. Suspects her husband and his secretary.
She could be right. What are the symptoms she suffers?
Gastric disturbances, weakness, thirst.
Indeed. What about the son? Have any ideas?
He doesn't like his stepmother and is decidedly against his father's secretary, Dorothy. He knew all about the notes Mrs. Malott had received, saw them on her dressing table. He believes Dorothy's the culprit.
Then I should say that Dorothy should be the next on your list.
You can say that again.
Be careful, Archie. Use your head this time.
Incidentally, Larry advised me to leave the place tonight. Bit of a threat it was, too. What shall I do, Mr. Anthony?
Do nothing. The trouble will come to you. Bye.
Oh. Hello there, Mr. Malott. I thought you'd turned in for the night.
It's quite obvious you thought so, Mr. Goodwin. What are you doing in the library?
Why, just looking for something to read.
You'll find the books all around the walls, not on my desk.
Well, I was looking for a particular kind of book. I'm very much interested in poisons.
Poisons?
Yeah, a hobby of mine. You happen to have any books on toxicology?
I do not.
And what's that book on the fourth shelf right beside you?
Why, toxico... Where did that come from? Never saw it before. Perhaps it was in that assorted collection I bought a couple of weeks ago. Hadn't noticed it. Larry probably put them on the shelf.
Mr. Malott, how long have you known Dorothy, your secretary?
A little over 2 years.
Did it ever occur to you that she might be, well, infatuated, in love with you?
What? Well, of all the... Now, see here. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't know how you got hold of my stationery to write that fake note.
It isn't a fake note, Malott. I'm only trying to find out what's back of it.
Mr. Goodwin, there is nothing going on here that requires the services of a detective, and Dorothy is not in love with me.
I didn't say she was. I asked you if you thought she might be.
Well, since this conversation seems to concern me, I suppose I am at liberty to come in.
Oh, you're still up too, Miss Davis.
Did you hear what this man said, Dorothy?
Yes, I did, Mr. Malott. And I'd like to have a few words alone with Mr. Goodwin, if you don't mind. Mr. Goodwin, would you mind coming with me for a few minutes?
No, not at all.
And... well, it's rather late, Mr. Malott. Don't you think you should retire? It's a heavy day tomorrow.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose I should.
And please, don't let this upset you. Mr. Goodwin has been misinformed. I'll straighten him out. Come on, Mr. Goodwin. The bar is right across the hall. I'll fix you a nice, soothing drink.
That'll be nice.
Well, now, what would you like, Mr. Goodwin?
In the way of drinks? Oh, well, some 7-Up.
Really? Well, just sit down over there.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Well, where did you get the idea that I was in love with Mr. Malott?
First, suppose you tell me if you are in love with him.
Yes, I am. But until a few minutes ago, he wasn't even aware of it. I worship him and his work. I never wanted him to know because he's married. It would have caused trouble, and I'd have had to leave here. But now he knows it's true.
Well, now that he knows, what will happen?
I'm going to leave tonight. Now.
I see.
And since I don't own a car, Mr. Goodwin, I'm going to ask you to do me a very great favor. Would you run me into New York? I want to leave without a word. If I wait till morning, I'll have to explain to Mr. Malott, and... well, that would be most embarrassing, Archie.
Oh, now it's Archie.
You You don't really mind, do you?
No, I guess I don't. I should, maybe, but,
Don't you like your drink?
what'd you put in this drink?
What do you mean?
What'd you dope it with?
Archie, why would I do that?
Might be several reasons.
There's nothing in that drink.
No? Then suppose you drink it.
Why? Give it to me. I'll throw it out. If you want another drink, fix it yourself. I'll have my things ready in 5 minutes. Are you going to take me?
Sure. Certainly I'm going to take you. But are you sure you have to go tonight?
I must go tonight. Now.
Wish I knew why. Mr. Wolf's always so right.
What?
Just talking to myself.
Dorothy! Larry! Jeffries! Come upstairs.
What's happened?
Call Dr. Hauser. Something terrible has happened to Eva.
Well, Dr. Hauser?
Ah, poor Mrs. Malott. No, there's nothing to be done now. It's all over. Eva. You'd better lie down, Mr. Malott. I'll phone and take care of everything. I'll be here if you need me. I have to make out the certificate.
Yes, come along, Mr. Malott.
Just a minute. You too, Larry. I don't want to make this any more unpleasant for you, but, Doctor, just what are you going to put on the certificate as the cause of death?
Acute gastritis.
Is that what you've been treating her for?
Well, she's had several attacks lately. I'd warned her to be cautious of her diet.
And that was wise advice, too. Did you know about these attacks, Mr. Malott?
Yes, I did.
And you, Dorothy?
Yes, I knew.
And you knew also, Larry?
No, I knew she hadn't been feeling well.
How long had Mrs. Malott been suffering from insomnia?
Oh, a year at least. I prescribed Nemitol.
Yellow capsules?
Of course. I wrote a prescription every so often calling for 12 capsules.
You all knew about that, of course. I thought so. And would this be the prescription, this little box of capsules here on... Well,
What's the matter, Mr. Goodwin?
that box was open on this nightstand when we stepped into this room. All right, let's have the box, Mr. Malott. Thank you. Why'd you pick it up?
Because I didn't want the stigma of suicide on Eva's name, nor mine.
Suicide?
Yes. Eva had this prescription filled yesterday morning. The dose is 1 at bedtime, 12 capsules. She took 1 last night. I glanced at the open box when I came into the room, and there were only 8 capsules left. I knew instantly what had happened. She'd taken an overdose.
Doctor, do you think 3 capsules would be sufficient to cause her death?
I doubt it very much.
So do I. Mrs. Malott didn't die from an overdose of sleeping capsules. She was poisoned.
Poisoned? Are you crazy? By whom?
By you, or Dorothy, or Larry.
No, I didn't do it. I didn't write those notes.
What notes?
Mrs. Malott had received 3 notes threatening her life if she didn't leave this house. Each of you had a motive, so I'm sending this body to the coroner for an immediate autopsy.
I won't permit it.
The police will see to it. You have no choice.
Yes, Archie. What now? Do you know who did it?
How do you know anything's happened?
Let us call it extrasensory perception.
Well, Mrs. Malott was right. She's dead. Her doctor knew nothing about the spell she was having as being caused by anything but indigestion.
How about an autopsy?
It's all in the works. Looks like a metallic poison, all the symptoms.
Oh? Did you search the house carefully for such a poison?
I did. And I'll check the drugstores in the morning.
Somebody in that house, purchased some poison. Let me know when the autopsy report is in.
Right.
Let's see now. We have Mr. Malott, Dorothy Davis, and Larry the son.
He's Mr. Malott's son, but not the child of Eva Malott, remember?
Yes. Is it true that Dorothy is in love with Malott?
Yeah. Dorothy admitted it to me, but claimed Malott wasn't aware of it until tonight. And earlier this evening, Dorothy tried her best to get me out of the house, insisted that I drive her into town. She tried to give me a drink, which I think might have contained knockout drops.
You don't say. Archie, I should have Fritz drive me up to the Malott place at once. Archie, are you there?
No, boss. I just fainted. And that, Mr. Wolfe, is most of the story up to now.
Very interesting. Yes, indeed.
But it isn't true. I did not put anything in Mr. Goodwin's drink.
Then did you ask him to take you into town?
Yes.
And I might have been found in a ditch.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Why did you try to get Mr. Goodwin to take you to town?
Because I felt it would be too embarrassing to remain until morning.
Maybe you'd already given Mother the big dose of poison and wanted Goodwin out before it was discovered.
Well, you
Wait a minute.
Now, Mr. Malott, you claim that you knew nothing about Dorothy being in love with you. Should we believe that?
You can believe it or not.
Dorothy had a motive to get rid of Mrs. Malotte. It seems that Mr. Malotte had one, too.
And so did Larry.
What?
You admitted to me that you didn't like your stepmother.
And that you disliked Dorothy even more.
I didn't say that.
You said Dorothy was making a fool of your father. You resented the possibility of any woman sharing in the estate.
You knew about the sleeping capsules, and you could have put poison in some of them. You could have written those threat notes. And by getting rid of your stepmother and placing the blame on Dorothy, you'd be getting rid of them both.
But I didn't. I did not write those notes.
You were the only one who knew about them.
I was not the only one. I saw Dorothy coming out of Mother's room. It was this afternoon. Mother was out taking a sunbath. Dorothy did it. She's the one.
I think you're the one.
No, Dorothy wrote those notes.
That's a lie.
No, she probably slipped into Mother's room and wrote those notes on Mother's portable.
What? Hey, just a minute. Archie, come here.
I never heard of such
No,
lies.
I didn't do it. You can't send me to jail. I'll kill you first.
Larry, drop that gun.
Don't come near me, any of you.
You're such a fool, Larry.
Give me that gun.
I'll shoot. I'll shoot.
Come on. There. Now, you better quiet down, kid. Or Inspector Kramer will take care of you when he arrives.
Well, Mr. Wolfe, what goes on here? Where's Goodwin?
I sent him upstairs, Inspector Kramer, upstairs to Mrs. Malotte's room to check on something. Here he is.
Yeah? What have you been doing, Goodwin?
This, Inspector, is the pièce de résistance. This is what Mr. Wolfe has been waiting for. This little black box contains a typewriter, a portable noiseless Remington.
Mrs. Malotte's typewriter.
What? I didn't even know she had a typewriter.
But Larry knew she had one. And this is undoubtedly the very typewriter the threat notes were written on. All three of them.
You were right, boss.
Oh, I knew she had a typewriter, but I didn't write those notes.
Oh, shut up. Archie, how do you know the notes were written on this typewriter?
I've compared the type and the ribbon. They're both the same. These notes were written on this Remington.
It was Dorothy.
Larry, I don't believe a word you've been saying. Dorothy couldn't possibly be guilty of such a thing. If anyone is guilty, you yourself certainly have all the earmarks.
Everybody's against me, even my own father. But I'm innocent, I tell you.
Let me get it. I think I know who it is. Hello? Yeah, just a second. You better take it, boss.
Wolf. Oh, yes, go ahead. Let's have it. Yes. He's here, but he won't mind. Yes? I see. Uh-huh. You just finished? Oh. Good. Right. Bye.
Was it the coroner?
The coroner, reporting that poison was found in the sleeping capsules.
And the body. Did they find poison?
They did.
You were right again, boss.
I'm going up to Mrs. Malotte's room for a while. I want you to come along with me. Find anything yet, Archie?
No, mostly bills and invitations to bridge parties and so on.
Ah.
You find something, boss?
Yes and no. This pocketbook detective story.
What about it?
I was just flipping through the pages, and I find this corner turned down. Well.
What is it?
Look and read.
Why stay on in the face of death?
Interesting.
The very words used in one of the notes.
Give me the book. Of course, this doesn't prove a thing either, but it does confirm what I was... Oh.
What now?
This cinches it. Get them all up here, Archie. Tell Kramer to bring them all to the bedroom.
Well, Mr. Wolfe, what now?
As you all know, Mrs. Malotte was poisoned by someone who had an opportunity to put it in the sleeping capsule. Someone in this household.
Yeah, but which one? The kid?
I never bought any poison in my life.
Be quiet, will you?
No, Inspector, it wasn't Larry.
And I suppose you think I put the rest of that rat poison in your drink, Mr. Goodwin.
No, Dorothy, it wasn't you. But how did you know it was rat poison?
I didn't. I just guessed. I can think, too.
Well, then if it wasn't Dorothy or Larry, you must mean me.
No, Mr. Lott?
No, wait a minute. It had to be somebody.
Yes. This is going to be painful for you, Mr. Malotte.
Well, you mean that Mrs. Malotte did commit suicide?
It was more than suicide. It was suicide with an attempt to have both you and Dorothy convicted of murder.
She planted things?
She did.
I can't believe it.
Show him the pocketbook, mystery.
Here's the proof.
Some of the threat notes were lifted bodily from this novel. But look on the back cover. Isn't that Mrs. Malotte's handwriting?
Yes, and this is the other note, the one to you, Mr. Wolfe, composed in pencil before she typed it out on her machine.
Then, Wolfe, the note you received was the same typing as the threat notes.
See for yourself, Inspector.
Then why the dickens didn't Archie compare them right away?
Just one of those things, Inspector. There are times when even a good detective is a bit on the, shall we say, dull side. Don't you find it often true, Inspector?
Nice of you to go all the way out there, boss. I was a bit stuck.
Quite all right, Archie.
Yeah, there's something that still bothers me.
So?
How can such a sweet, motherly type as Mrs. Malott cook up such gruesome ideas?
She was a very sick woman, mentally as well as physically. She probably felt she was going to die. And her warped mind seized on the opportunity to make sure that this Dorothy didn't get her man after she was dead.
And speaking of Dorothy, she's a mighty pretty...
Yeah. Some beer, please, Archie. If you were so certain that Dorothy wasn't guilty, what was the idea of spending so much time questioning her?
Huh? Why, I...
Never mind the raised eyebrow department. Answer the question.
Well, there are certain rules a good detective always follows. Some are in the book, others aren't.
You mean there's nothing in the book which says a good detective shouldn't spend a few minutes with an attractive brunette, even though she is a murder suspect? The author of that book can be none other than the incomparable Archie Goodwin. Good night, Archie.
You have been listening to The New Adventures of Nero Wolfe, starring Sydney Greenstreet. Tonight's transcribed story by John Edison was based on the characters created by Rex Stout. This is an Edwin Fadiman production, produced and directed by J. Donald Wilson. In the cast were Harry Bartell as Archie Goodwin, and Gene Bates, Irene Winston, Ted Von Eltz, Jerry Hausner, Vic Rodman, and Bill Johnstone. Next week at this same time, Nero Wolfe and Archie will bring you the case of the shot in the dark. Don Stanley speaking. 3 chimes mean good times on NBC. There's music in the air tomorrow evening, music and fun, brought to you by Dennis Day, Judy Canova, and Grand Ole Opry. Charming and boyish Dennis gets himself tangled in another bewildering situation, while Judy Canova gets together with her comedy pals for some mountain-style goings-on. And Saturday also means a kilocycle trip to Nashville for Grand Ole Opry. Friday's fun includes Sam Spade and, of course, the magnificent Montague on NBC.
From 75 years ago, March 30th, 1951... Sydney Greenstreet in The New Adventures of Nero Wolfe here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Comedy tomorrow, George Burns and Gracie Allen, Abbott and Costello, The Charlie McCarthy Show, and It's a Dog's Life, an episode of the CBS Radio Workshop. And then on Wednesday, The Big Show, Tallulah Bankhead, Groucho Marx, Bob Hope, and more, along with Amos and Andy. That's all on Wednesday. On Thursday, Let George Do It. Edward Arnold as Mr. President, Lon Clark and Nick Carter, Master Detective, and Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Friday, Edward Arnold and Alida Louise, an Lux Radio Theater adaptation of Silver Dollar from 1939, Gunsmoke from 1954, and Have Gun Will Travel from 1960. Saturday, we'll have comedy with The Alan Young Show, Charlie McCarthy, Jack Benny, well, actually, Orson Welles sitting in for Jack Benny, and The Great Gildersleeve. Sunday, a doubleheader of Suspense with Murder in B-Flat, starring Jack Benny, and 0 Hour. And then we'll have the Screen Guild Theater production of Journey for Margaret, starring Robert Young and Margaret O'Brien. And then Night Watch, starring Don Reed. That's all on Sunday. A week from today, Dragnet. Dane Clark in the premiere episode of Crime and Peter Chambers, Casey, crime photographer, and Barry Craig, confidential investigator. That's all straight ahead the week ahead here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. And now turn out the lights, and it is time for Lights Out, everybody.
Do you know how old the school building in your community is? If it's over 25 years old, the chances are that it's woefully inadequate. Join with the groups in your community working for better school conditions. Remember, better schools build a stronger America.
We continue now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with an episode of Arch Obler's Lights Out. 83 years ago, March 30th, 1943. Money, money, money.
Lights out, everybody. It is later than you think.
This is Arch Obler bringing you another in our series of stories of the unusual. And once again we caution you, these lights out stories are definitely not for the timid soul. So we tell you calmly and very sincerely, if you frighten easily, turn off your radio now.
2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, 6 cents, 7 cents, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million, $5 million, $6 million.
Tony, that's what's wrong with the world today. Money.
What are you talking about?
Say, look, Tony, ain't that the pretty boat?
Yeah, the devil with the boat. What do you say about money?
Hey, you said that money was what was wrong with the world. Fellas get a lot of money, and then they want more of it. They get that, and they want more, and pretty soon that's all they think about is money, money, money.
Yeah? What do you think about it?
Money.
So what are you talking about?
You don't understand, Tony.
Hey, you don't understand yourself. All the time you talk. Go away, let me alone.
No, Tony, don't get sore. I was only talking.
Yeah, that's what's wrong. It don't make no sense. Money's what's wrong with the world. You fool, you crazy in the head.
No, by Jiminy, I ain't crazy. I tell you, it ain't right. The man who works hard with his hands and don't think about money all the time can't have what he want to have.
Yeah. And what do you want to have, eh?
A farm, Tony. A little farm.
What do you say?
A little stock farm, someplace good, like Wisconsin or maybe Minnesota. I say something funny, maybe?
Farm, eh? That's funny.
That's not funny. For 13 years I work on the ship, and I save my money for farm. I don't like the money. I just want a farm for my wife and my kids, and then...
Yeah, I know. Then in 29, the bank, she's go bust, and you back where you start, eh, actually?
Yeah, I tell you, Tony, it ain't right. I work so hard, and my wife and my kids, they wait for me to bring the money to buy the farm so we could all be together.
Oh, shut up. I don't know why a smart guy like me wastes time with a dumb guy like you. Just because I work on the same ship with you don't mean I gotta listen to you shut off your mouth all the time.
But I work so hard.
So what? It ain't the work gonna make a man rich, it's the break. Yeah, a break. Oh, I'm the best deep water diver in the whole Pacific. So what? Never get the break, so I'm still eating a ship, a slop, and a walk in the docks.
Yeah, Tony, that's what I say. Someday, when a man works hard...
Oh, shut up. You don't know what you talk about. You gotta get the dough, big dough. And you can't get a big dough with work. Someday the break, she's gonna come my way, and then Tony's gonna be a big shot. Tony ain't gonna take nothing from nobody. I'll grab that dough any way I can get it.
No, Tony. Money that ain't honest don't make a feller happy.
You lunkhead. Telling you, when I get a chance, I'm gonna get that dough if I have to make the devil my brother. I tell you...
All right, sailors, move on, move on.
No bumming around the docks.
Yeah, officer. We go.
Fat belly.
What's that? What's that you said?
No, officer. He don't say nothing. That is Mr. Tony, officer. He's the best deep-water diver in the whole Pacific.
Yeah? Well, if he said what I think he did, he's going to be doing all his diving in the cane for about 30 days.
No, believe me, Officer Tony. He don't mean nothing what he says. He's a good man.
Shut up and get out of here, the both of you.
Come on, Tony.
And tell that big-mouth diver friend of yours to get a job and dive out of town, or I'll run him in.
The cutout is a heart.
No, Tony, please. Come this way. We don't want no trouble.
Shoving me around. Me, Tony. Best man will ever put on a diving rig.
We go have something to eat, eh?
Shoving me around. Monishes don't make no difference, eh?
But I didn't say that, Tony. I said that work.
Well, the devil will work. Money, that's what you gotta get. Any other way but Gary. Gary and you, they eat out your hand. They kiss your feet.
Come on, Tony, in here. We get a cup of coffee.
That's what they say, dog eat dog. I'm telling you, sweet, me, I'm gonna be the big dog and tell them what to do.
Yeah, sure. Come on in, I pay. It's nice and warm.
Dump.
What are you going to have, boys?
2 cups of coffee.
Well, maybe you like soups, eh? I got a nice hot soup.
No, we just want coffee, please.
And get the lead out of your pants.
Okay. 2 coffees.
So all you want do for is get the farm, eh, Swan?
Yeah, my wife, she wants...
Who cares about your wife? A farm.
For 13 years, I've worked...
Okay, here you are, boys. Nice coffee. There you are. 10 cents, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, coffee is good when you're cold, eh?
Yeah.
You know, that guy was winning. He don't drink coffee tonight, I bet you, eh?
What guy?
Well, the guy was winning the sweeping stakes. You know, the seller sweeping stakes. What's the matter? Don't you hear it?
Swan, so what's this guy blowing about?
Well, I'm telling you. The seller sweeping stakes. Everybody is buying tickets. $3,000 first prize, you betcha. He's in the papers, he's winning. Yeah, boy, he's a lucky guy.
So who cares? Give me some more coffee.
Okay.
No, wait a minute, mister.
Yeah?
This fella that won, you say his name is in the paper?
Oh, yes, yeah, sure. Here, I got the paper here.
You get my coffee.
No, wait, Tony. I want to hear. Read it, mister.
Okay. He say a winner, first prize is somebody who give the name of farmer.
Farmer?
That's smart, Swens.
Tony, quick.
What's the matter? He's sick. Hey, that's my paper.
Hey, Tony, come on, quick, come on.
Hey, crazy square hat waiting for me. That's some... wait, you crazy fool. What's the matter, you? Where you going?
Tony, hey, listen, it's me.
Me what?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Farmer, that's the name I gave the man when I buy the ticket. I'm rich, Tony. I can get the farm.
Yeah. You mean you?
Yeah.
What he says in there, you?
Yeah, Tony, me. I buy sweepstake ticket long time ago. I win. I win. Yeah.
Crazy in the head.
No, I tell you, I win. Look. Farmer, that's me. Tony, me. Oh, my wife, my kids, they be so happy.
No, wait. You ain't right.
Huh?
I mean, look, you have to give a number here.
Yeah.
Ticket number is 6933. You got that number?
Yeah, I gave name Farmer. I know I did.
But the ticket, where's the ticket?
Yeah.
You don't get the money without the ticket.
Yeah, here. I put it in my pocket. No, she's not there. Wait.
All your pockets, throw them out. If you lost it, I'm a good.
No, I got it here. I got it, Tony.
Let me see.
No, please. 13 years, I wait.
What's the matter? You ain't gonna hold it. I just want to look.
Look, 6, 9, 3, just like I say in the paper. Yeah.
You did win.
Yeah, Tony, I win. Me. Oh, my honor. $3,000 and we wait so long.
$3,000.
I quit the sea, Tony. I buy farm. Oh, my honor, my kids and me, we be the happiest people in the whole world.
$3,000.
I buy the best farm in all Minnesota. Come on, Tony, I go get my money.
No, wait.
Huh?
Don't go now. It's pretty late.
But my money.
But no, I tell you, they be closing now. You better wait till tomorrow.
No, I can't wait. 14 years I wait. I got to get money.
But they're going to be closed, I tell you. Now, come on. we go on down dock and see what is the first about it.
Boat?
Sure. So right away, tomorrow quick, when you get a dough for the ticket, you catch a boat home to your wife and the kids.
Yeah.
That'd be good, eh?
Oh, yeah, Tony, yeah. Oh, my friend, I'm going to be so happy. All my life I've worked so hard. And now, $3,000.
$3,000.
Oh, and I give you what you need, Tony. You are my friend. I want you to have something, too.
Yeah, well, come on. Let's get down to the dock.
Yeah, sure, Tony. Anything you say. We go look at the ships in the water. When I get my farm, I won't get to seeing such things again, eh, Tony?
No, of course not.
That policeman, I wish we meet him now, huh, Tony?
Well, what's the matter? Why you want the cop?
I'll show him we ain't no palms anymore. $3,000 this ticket is for. By Jiminy, a man's no palm with $3,000.
No. Oh, you bet your life is not.
She looked pretty.
Yeah. She's deep right here.
I don't care how deep the water is as long as I'm on top.
You swim?
No, that's a funny thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
14 years a sailor and I couldn't swim. Well, there's plenty of other fellas like me. Anyway, the man, he don't have to know how to swim to work a farm. Oh, that water, she's so dark and pretty.
Swenson.
Yeah?
Let me look at the ticket.
Ticket?
Slips there.
Oh, by you think maybe she ain't good, Tony, huh?
Yeah.
I know she's good. Right away, when I heard that fella say the farmer win, I know that's me. Here, Tony, here it is. See, it say farmer on it. That's me, see?
Lean over a little bit there. I can't see.
That's sure. You see the numbers? That says 6, 9... Tony, you...
Tony, what? My knife is shot you up good, my Swanson. So you can swim, eh, Squad? Well, take you first and last. There. Hey, wait, Swanson. You forgot the sweepstakes ticket. Okay, I collect for you, farmer. $3,000. At last I get a break.
We'll make him drive the rigging.
What's the matter, you guys? Quiet. What's the matter, Tony? You afraid of your wife?
Shut up, you mouth. I ain't afraid of no butt.
Excellent, pal.
Oh, Tony, the best pal Dad will ever have.
Sure, I'm a great guy. Got plenty of dough and know how to spend it, huh, boys? All right. You make too much noise.
We'll wake up the bride, eh, Tony?
Don't you worry about the bride. Tony, it's all right, eh? So now you go home and let me go up the stairs, eh? Maybe tomorrow night we go have some more fun, eh? All right.
Kiss it for me.
All right. Tony's a great guy now, eh? Sure, I'm a great guy. Everybody knows Tony is a great guy. There he stays. Oh.
Tony, is that you?
What's the matter? You waiting for somebody else?
Oh, Tony, I've been waiting for you. Let me help you.
Hey, go ahead. Don't need no help. Not me.
Oh, Tony, night after night.
Go ahead, me. I'm all right. Great guy, that's me.
You're spending all your money on those drunken fools.
Shut up your mouth.
Oh, careful.
I told you I don't need no help from nobody. Tony, he takes what he wants. Shut the door.
Yeah.
Now come here and give a great guy a kiss.
No, I...
Come here, you come.
No, wait, Tony, listen.
Don't want to listen to nothing.
But, Tony, the man said that...
Man? What man?
The man that was here. He's been here a dozen times since midnight looking for you.
Midnight? Who was he? What did he want?
I don't know. He wanted you. Oh, Tony, I was so afraid.
Afraid? Why was you afraid?
Well,
answer me. Why was you afraid?
Well, he was so strange. He acted so funny.
What? You mean funny?
Well, he spoke so funny. As if...
As if what?
Well, as if his mouth was full of water.
You tried to make a joke with Tony, eh?
No, Tony, no. I'm not fooling. Really, I'm not. He said that...
Yeah. He says something?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He said, tell him...
Well, what did he say?
Well, I couldn't hardly understand him. He talked so funny. But I think he said, tell him I was here. And then I think he said, the farmer.
The farmer?
Yeah, that's what he... Tony, what's the matter?
What he looks like.
What's the matter, Tony?
What he looks like.
Well, he was tall and he looked like a sailor, and I think his clothes were wet. Oh, Tony, that's him again. That's the way he knocked before.
No.
Tony, what is it? You answer the door. I'm scared, Tony. You answer. You tell him to go away. Tony, don't stand there staring at the door like that. You're scaring me. Don't do it.
You go away. You're dead.
What?
Dead, you hear me? Dead. I killed you 6 months ago today.
Oh, Tony, no.
I throw you in the water 1,000 miles from here. You're dead. Dead.
Tony.
Scare my wife, but you don't scare me. You found me, I kill you again.
No, Tony, don't.
Swanson, go away from the door. I shoot. Connie, I don't want to shoot you. I shoot him through the door. Connie, get up. Connie.
Open up. Open up in there now. Open up.
Connie, I don't want to kill you. What's him, Connie? Him.
Open up now. Open up. It's the police.
You Swanson, you think you got me, eh? You think you got me in a hot seat, eh? No, not me, Swanson, you squarehead. You forget the fire escape.
Stop! Come back here, I'll shoot you. Stop!
Listen, Mike. You gotta help me. You gotta.
No, take it easy, Tony. Take it easy.
Every cop in the town, he shot me down like a dog.
Well, you killed one of them. What do you expect?
I killed them all. Nobody can stop me. Nobody. Oh, Mike, you're my friend. You gotta get me out of town.
How much dough you got?
I got nothing.
You lie in your teeth. You won the sweepstakes in Frisco, didn't you?
Sure, but I'm going to tell you, Mike.
No. Listen to me, cop killer. They got every road, every depot, every dock in this town covered. If it's free you want to get, then it's money it's going to cost you. Every cent you got.
You'll get me out?
So far out, there ain't a cop in the world can get you. Listen, at midnight tonight, the SS Probus is pulling out to go down through the canal and then over to the coast of Ireland to go hunting for gold.
Gold? You're crazy.
Watch your tongue, me bucko. Gold, I said, and gold it is. Only they're going under the sea for it.
What?
You heard me. Under the sea. $1 million in gold in the hold of the Tanya, sunk by a sub. And these boys are going there to dive for it.
Dive?
Yeah. And if you decorate the mahogany in front of me with every cent you got in your pocket, you'll be on board that ship.
You hear that, Swenson? You diving for gold. $1 million. And me, I'm going to be on the board. You want to talk to me, Captain?
Yeah, Tony. Sit down.
She's getting pretty rough outside, Captain?
Yeah. That's
That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
While you were sleeping before, the rest of the divers had a meeting.
Yeah?
Yeah. They looked over the weather reports, and they decided they ain't gonna do no more diving. The white-bellied lop.
Wait a minute, Captain. You mean we gonna turn back?
Well, what else can I do? 3 months out here in the open sea. And when we finally do locate the wreck, every mother's son of them turns chicken on me.
So what's the matter? You want to talk to me?
Because even if you are a no-good rat, you're the best diver of the lot.
You keep talking.
Tony, listen. Under that buoy off the starboard, there's Titania with $1 million in gold bullion in it.
So?
Go down and get your hooks into it, Tony. And whatever you get, half of it's yours.
You mean half?
Sure. You get half. And I'll split the other half with the crew.
$1 million?
Yeah, Tony, $1 million. And you'll have half of it. You can do it, Tony. You can do it. You know you can.
See, she's getting rough.
But you never get the bends. They tell me you've gone down in rougher water.
Yeah, but that water, she's cold. Half an hour, I'm finished. In that room with the gold, who knows where she is?
Tony, listen. I know just where that gold is stored.
You trying to fool me, eh?
No, as God is my judge, I'm telling you the truth. Jake located the room on his last dive yesterday. He told me, only me about it.
So?
Don't you see, Tony, it's the chance of a lifetime. I got cold enough for one more day out here. If we turn back, we'll never locate the wreck again the way that sea's running. $500,000 in gold for you, Tony, right under your feet. Don't be a fool, man. Take a chance and go down and try to get it. And if you win, you've got the world right in your hand, Tony. Well, will you do it?
The world. I'll get away from him.
Huh? Him? Who are you talking about?
Who's talking to you? What are you sitting there for? Get me a rig. Get the pumps going.
Ready, Tony?
Yeah, give me the headset.
Here you are.
What are you standing there for? The helmet. Give me the helmet.
Okay.
The captain.
Yeah?
What's the matter? I told you to keep the deck clear. Only the men I want. The rest to go below, or I don't dive.
All right, Tony. All right, you men. Get below. Every white-bellied one of you. Go on.
Here, hold up with the helmet. Want to try it at the phone. Hello? Well, why don't you answer me?
Okay, Tony, I hear you okay.
Hey, the valves. Okay, I'm ready. Put the helmet on.
Okay.
Hurry up, you mugs. Hey, get them ports tight. You think I got all day?
All set, Tony.
Okay, put me overside. Watch that pump. I come up and I cut your heart out. $500,000. Me. Water cold. Down. $500,000.
All right, Tony?
Sure, I'm all right. Let me alone.
Okay.
Down. Water dark. He came to me, Tony. Best diver. 50. $500,000. Listen up there. I'm on the bottom. You hear me?
Tony, listen. Captain says hurry up. Squall coming up.
Tell the captain if he take me off before I give a signal, I cut his heart out.
But, Tony...
Shut up and let me alone. Me. $500,000. Captain said gold was inside the door. Deck. $500,000. At the door, the captain said, me and the captain are 50-50.
What does he say, Art?
He says to leave him alone. He don't want to talk to nobody.
Oh, that no good rat. I was a fool sending him down.
He's on the bottom, all right.
But what's he doing? Has he found the gold? Has he found the strong room? How long's he going to stay down there? Talk to him, Art. Talk to him. Tell him he's got to win.
Captain said he'll be right over Santa Lucia. Gold. A room full of gold. I'm rich. All the money in the world. Me, Tony, rich. Rich.
Yeah. All the money you want, Tony?
Who's talking? Answer me, who's talking?
What's wrong, Tony? Anything wrong?
You up there. I told you I don't want to talk. Somebody, you don't listen to me. What do you mean, all the money I want? What do you say that for, eh?
I didn't say that, Tony. I've been standing by up here.
Standing by up here? Wait till I get up there, I'll show you standing by. Wait till I get this head set connection with my teeth. I fix you so you don't bother me no more.
No. Wait, Tony. The captain says that...
So, now talk. Now talk all you want, you sour-face. Me, I won't hear you. Me, I'd be alone with my gold.
No, Tony. Not alone.
You up there. You stop talking to me. Stop it.
I am down here, Tony. With you.
Who says that? I broke the connection. Nobody can talk to me. Nobody.
I will talk to you, Tony. I got much to talk to you.
It's in my head. That's what it is. In my head.
Not in your head. Look. Look straight ahead.
Suspense.
You know me, Tony? And me in the water almost a year?
Oh, no.
Close to the window in your helmet.
Oh.
You don't like what you see, Tony? My wife, my children. They wouldn't like it either, would they, Tony?
Away. Go away.
No. Don't be in a hurry, Tony. We got plenty time. Plenty. I worked for 13 years. You remember, Tony? 13 years for farm. Now I don't work no more. I used to wait for you. You.
My hair. My hair.
You take away my wife, my kids, my life. Now I take a little hair, Tony? You steal that hair. Now I take off your helmet and come in with you, Tony, my friend. I come in.
No. Captain, listen.
No. Take him up, quick. Take him up. His air. Is he getting air?
Yeah, sure, plenty. Everything's okay.
Talk to him, Art. Talk to him.
He don't answer, just yelling.
Maury, signal on the lifeline.
He's signaling up, Captain.
What?
Yeah, says everything's okay. Wants to be taken out.
But he's yelling, Captain. He's still yelling.
Haul him in, quick. Haul him in.
How about the decompression?
No, there's no time. We'll put him in the tank when we get him up. Something must be wrong.
Okay.
Yelling bloody murder on the phone and signaling okay on the lifeline. Hurry up, you men, hurry up. Come on. Get him up. Get him up.
On here, on this side here. Come on. That's it. Pull that lever.
Quick, haul him in. Haul him in. Here he comes.
He's not there. It's not him. It's something else on his line.
Captain, look. His airline, it's been chewed through by teeth.
But what is it? What's tied to the lifeline where he was?
Well, it's Mother in heaven.
It's a bar of gold.
It is later than you think.
83 years ago, March 30th, 1943, Lights Out on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Coming up next, The Whistler.
Alert Americans will heed history's lessons. Throughout history, surprise has had a leading role in military disasters. Today, an enemy capable of surprise air attack could leave chaos in his wake. That's why you should be in the Civilian Ground Observer Corps, volunteering a few hours a week to guard our skies. Be a ground observer. Contact your local civilian defense office.
Now we go back 74 years to March 30th, 1952 for the signal oil program The Whistler and Homecoming.
And now stay tuned for the mystery program that is unique among all mystery programs. Because even when you know who is guilty, you always receive a startling surprise at the final curtain. In the signal oil program, The Whistler. Signal, the famous Go Farther gasoline, invite you to sit back and enjoy another strange story by The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
And now for the Signal Oil Company, The Whistler's strange story, Homecoming.
A lone car speeds up a dark country road, barely ahead of the gathering storm. At the crest of the hill, the driver swings wildly in to stop before a rambling farmhouse. Quickly he's out, stumbling up the steps and across the creaking porch. Once inside, John Aaron scurries breathlessly to each door and window, slamming and locking them. But it's not the storm that holds terror for you, is it, John? No. You're sure that a far greater danger lies in the few brief hours ahead. It wasn't always like this, was it, John? The once proud farm and its family that fell gradually into decay, till only you and your younger stepbrother, Robert, remained. Robert was the stronger, wild, and unruly. But not you, John. No, you've always been known as a stern, righteous man. But now only one thing is important, isn't it? You're certain that Robert is coming home. Now, as you sit back to wait, your mind goes back to the day when it all began. You'd watched as the sheriff and his deputies came.
John! John, are you home?
He's not the one we want, Sheriff.
Well, good morning, Sheriff.
Morning, John.
What's the meaning of this?
Well, I guess you wouldn't exactly call this a social visit.
Well, I gathered as much. What do you want?
No need for talk. Come on, we'll start with the house. Okay, Johnny.
Nobody sets foot in my house without the right.
No, wait. Now, hold on, boys. Hold on. Now, there's no need of that.
Then let him tell us where Robert is.
I don't account for my stepbrother. He's not here.
John, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I've known you and Robert since you were knee-high to grasshoppers.
Just what are you trying to say, Sheriff?
Well, folks are getting mighty upset about Jed Peters.
He hasn't been seen since he came here to your place 3 days ago.
He had plenty of money with him, too. Jed was going to buy this farm. He never did trust banks.
I wasn't planning to sell. It was Robert's idea.
Well, Jed's horse showed up at home without him. That's all we know.
Well, I know nothing of Jed Peters. Now, why did you come here, Sheriff?
Well, I just thought you might help, John. You don't mind if we sort of look around?
For Jed Peters? On my farm?
No. There's no offense to you. It's a job to be done. Of course, we've got a warrant.
Oh, I see. You didn't need one. I'm not one to stand in the way of the law.
Oh, no, of course you are, John. After all, you're the last one we'd suspect of anything.
So you'd followed the sheriff and the others, hadn't you, John? Seemingly bewildered as they searched the house, the loft, the outbuildings. You'd kept your silence. Until finally, down the hill, buried in a shallow grave in a grove of willows, they had found the shattered body of Jed Peters. You appeared quite shocked, didn't you, John? Hardly knew what to say.
Don't surprise us none, Sheriff. We knew what we'd find.
All right, boys. Now leave John Aaron and me alone.
Suit yourself, but if you don't get it out of him, we will. You're right.
Sheriff, they don't think I had anything to do with it.
You know better than that, John. Nobody's accusing you.
Well, I just can't understand it.
Now, I know how you feel. But if there's anything you can tell me now, about Robert.
Oh, hold on, Sheriff. Not Robert.
Where is he, John?
Well, I don't know. He just disappeared 3 days ago. Left without saying a word.
Same day Jed and his money disappeared?
Oh, Sheriff. Robert wouldn't steal or kill.
Well, plenty of folks saw Robert and Jed quarrel in the village. Robert made plenty of threats.
Robert never could hold his tongue. But you can't be sure.
No. But it looks like Robert's in trouble. A heap of trouble.
Yes, John, you carried it off very well, didn't you? For only you know the real truth, that you killed Jed Peters, killed him in desperation for his money, still hidden safely inside the house, where you haven't dared touch it since. It was so fortunate, Robert's going away when he did. It seemed an admission of his guilt. And after they found him in the city, you had plenty of time to lay your plans. You made a point to be at the sheriff's office when he brought Robert back.
All right, in here, Robert.
John.
Hello, Robert.
Is that all you've got to say? Supposing we set this thing straight.
What can I say now?
Just tell him their mistake. That's all you have to do.
Robert denies everything, John. Kind of suspected he would.
Well, why shouldn't I deny it? I don't know what anybody's talking about.
Then tell us, Robert, why you went away so quickly without letting anybody know.
John can tell you. He knew I was going. I went off to get a decent job.
Right at the time Jed was killed, after you threatened him.
I threatened Jed? Sure I did. The old miser had John and me where he wanted us. He knew we needed the money.
Yes, but we didn't need it that bad, Robert.
Oh, stop it, John. You knew I was going. You were licked even if you wouldn't admit it. I was sick and tired of living with nothing but failure and decay. I couldn't face it anymore, that's all.
All right, you told me that before.
Because it's true. Why don't you tell him, John? Why don't you tell him the truth?
I can't defend murder, Robert. Even though we grew up together.
Why, you tell him the truth before I beat it out of you. Robert, stop. Tell him now.
Get back there, Robert. Get back there. You won't get a chance to do that again. John, you all right, John?
Well, what happens to me doesn't matter. Don't hold this against Robert, Sheriff. He already has enough to answer for.
You were so forgiving, weren't you, John? Through the days that followed, you'd walked with head bowed, bearing alone the humiliation. And all through the trial, you felt the sympathetic eyes of everyone on you. Robert sat tight-lipped, not once taking his cold eyes off you as the evidence piled up against him. Then, when you were called to the stand...
Mr. Aaron, I know this is difficult for you, but try and remember when you first realized that Robert was gone.
Well, I've sworn to tell the truth. There's nothing else I can do now.
You mean there's something more?
Yes. Much more. I'm ready now to tell everything.
Please go on.
Well, I'd been away all that day. When I drove in the gate that evening, I heard a shot.
From where?
From back of the house. I ran around the house fast as I could and saw Robert standing there with a shotgun in his hands. Jed Peters was on the ground. Dead.
Mr. Aaron, in spite of the fact that you know you'll be held to account for protecting a murderer, you still swear that this is true.
I do. I felt I had to protect him and the family name.
What did you do then?
I helped him bury Jed. And then I begged Robert to go away as far as he could.
Did he tell you about the money?
I don't know about any money. I'd tell if I did. I've lied enough. I feel I was partly to blame. If only I'd been kinder to Robert in our trouble. A little more understanding.
Robert Aaron, did you or did you not shoot and kill Jed Peters?
I did not. But you've heard what my righteous stepbrother said. You believe him. But there's nothing more for me to say.
I'm asking you now. You realize this is your last chance?
I've got nothing more to say.
And so the trial was quickly over. And after that, the inevitable verdict. Robert was found guilty. Sentenced to from 10 years to life. All as you planned it, John. And as the sheriff led Robert from the courtroom.
Come along, Robert.
Without telling my grieving stepbrother goodbye, Sheriff?
Well, all right if he wants it. Only for a minute, though.
Well, John?
Goodbye, Robert. It's too bad it had to be this way.
Don't worry yourself too much. I'll come back someday, John. And when I do, you can count on one thing. There'll be another trial for murder.
When you see a lot of people all staring in the same direction, it's only human nature, isn't it, to want to stop and find out what's attracting them? Well, by the same token, I should think that most everyone with a car would want to find out what it is that has attracted so many motorists to Signal gasoline. In the beginning, you know, Signal gas was sold by only a small group of stations in Southern California. Today, however, you'll find Signal dealers in 7 Pacific Coast states, from Canada to Mexico. Such growth must mean that more and more motorists are finding they prefer Signal gasoline. And what is it they prefer about Signal? Well, for one thing, mileage that has made Signal famous as the Go Farther gasoline. And for another thing, performance, the pleasure-packed kind that goes hand in hand with good mileage. But for the complete story, you've got to let a few tankfuls of Signal speak for itself. I promise you, the performance of your own car will tell you much better than any words of mine why more and more drivers are switching to Signal, the famous Go Farther gasoline.
It's hard to realize that it all happened only 3 years ago, isn't it, John? Robert convicted of murder. Your own testimony had sealed the verdict. And only Robert himself suspicioned that it was actually you who had killed Jed Peters. And after 3 years, you're still unable to forget that last day in the courtroom. Robert's threat of vengeance, and your conversation later with the sheriff.
You'll be wanting me now, Sheriff.
Wanting you, John?
Well, I'm a criminal. As much as Robert, I shielded him, knowing his guilt.
Well, I kind of think it's Robert you'd better be concerned about.
Every man has a cross. Well, Robert's mine.
Yes, I know how you feel. It seems like just yesterday I used to visit your old place when we were kids. Had a lot of fun together as boys.
We'd best forget it.
But, John, what I'm trying to say is...
Yes, Sheriff?
I don't like the way Robert looked at you when you testified against him. There was hate in his eyes, John. downright hate.
Oh, he'll have plenty of time to think things over and realize that what I did was right and honorable.
Well, I hope so. But Robert was never one to forget a grudge. You're no match for him, John.
Well, I'll be going now.
Well, is there anything I can do?
No. I just want to be left alone from now on.
There had been charges brought against you, but quickly dropped. And through the past 3 years, you had withdrawn more and more, living with your guilt, not once visiting Robert at the penitentiary, only a few hours away. Time and again you told yourself that you were perfectly safe, hadn't you, John? Until word came only an hour ago that Robert had escaped in a prison break this morning. Yes, Robert is free to make good his threat. And now there's nothing to do but wait in your dark house, listen to the rising storm and the bump of the oak limb on the roof. You start at the jangle of the phone that echoes through the high rooms. You tell yourself not to answer. It could be Robert making sure you're home. And you breathe with relief when it stops. Again, you check each door and window. Then you sit in a chair facing the door, trying to stem the flood of memories and voices that return like a nightmare.
Why don't you tell him, John? Why don't you tell him the truth?
There was hate in his eyes, John. Downright hate. You're no match for him.
I'll come back, John. And when I do, you can count on one thing. There'll be another trial for murder.
Yes, John. You're sure these past 3 years have only added to his hatred. Robert's determination to come back, regardless of the consequences. To kill or be killed. And now that he's escaped in a prison break, you decide to wait for him. Kill him as you killed Jed Peters, all in self-defense. End your fear and worry once and for all. But as time goes on, you begin to wonder, don't you, John? You wonder if Robert might not be nearby. You go to the window. Throw it open. Close the shutters. Slam and lock the window. Then you go back to your chair. Resume the endless waiting. You wonder whether your fears were groundless and feel a surge of hope that Robert may have decided to postpone his vengeance. Go far away to start a new life somewhere else. Again the phone. This time, it doesn't stop.
Hello?
Hello.
Who is it?
That you, John? Can't hear you very well. Speak up.
Oh, who's calling?
It's Charlie Briscoe up the road. Not surprised you don't recognize me. Been a long time since you've seen me.
Oh, yes, Charlie, of course. How are you?
Oh, tolerable. Quite a storm we're having, isn't it?
Well, they come and go. What do you want?
Oh, nothing special. Just a neighborly call. Sort of wondered how you were making out.
I'm making out, Charlie.
I was just saying to Sarah last week, we ought to have you over. It's not good for a man to be alone all the time like you are. I guess you are alone.
Well, of course I'm alone. Any reason for you to think different?
Well, no, not exactly. Of course, I guess you heard about the prison break, Robert's escape.
Oh, everybody's heard. There's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, nobody's blaming you. Guess the last place an escaped convict would go to is in his own house.
Well, Robert's just a stepbrother. I'm not one to harbor a criminal.
Of course you're not, John. Besides, it might be just a rumor. Robert's been heading this way, though.
Who saw him?
I don't know. You know how talk gets around. It could be a mistake.
Is that why you called, Charlie?
No, John. I never was one to pry, you know. Of course, there's the money that was never found. He'll likely head for that wherever it is. Not back to your place.
Goodbye, Charlie.
Well, John, the rumor that Robert has been seen doesn't surprise you, does it? You're certain he's on his way to see you, to try and kill you. But you'll be more than ready for him, won't you, John? You outwitted him 3 years ago. You're sure you can do it again. Rifle in hand, you sit facing the big front door. Waiting. The grandfather clock in the hallway strikes off another hour. And still you wait. And then... A voice, John. Or was it? You wonder if it was just the wind. You strain to hear. There's nothing more. And then you start as you hear the shutters rattling in the wind. You remember there's a back door, too, and you decide to cover that entrance. Set a trap for Robert. You walk to the kitchen. Take your other rifle from its place on the wall. Anchor it securely to a chair so that it points directly toward the back door. You tie a string to the doorknob, the other end to the rifle trigger. Loop the string over the back of the chair so that when Robert opens the back door, the rifle will be discharged. You leave the kitchen and return to the front of the house, where once again you sit, rifle in hand, watching that front door. But as the minutes drag by, a feeling of fear begins to overcome you. You wish you hadn't hung up on Charlie Briscoe when you did, that you'd suggested he drive over, help out in case Robert arrives and attempts to carry out his threat to kill you. You decide to phone him again.
Number, please.
Operator, I want you to get me Charlie Briscoe, 136, quick as you can.
136. I'll ring him.
Oh, operator, hurry, will you?
I'm ringing.
Well, keep it up. I've got to get to him.
Must not be home. There's no answer.
Oh, I'm sure he's home. I just talked to him. Ring him again. Keep on.
Miss Briscoe doesn't hear so well, you know. This is Mr. Aaron, isn't it?
Yes, John Aaron. Maybe you're ringing the wrong number.
No. This is right. Is there something wrong, Mr. Aaron?
Get him, operator. Just get him.
I'm doing the best I can.
Hello. Hello!
The phone's dead. You're certain this is Robert's way to cut the lines and make his return safe and sure.
Oh, what's that?
You try to call out, but your voice strangles in your throat. The sound of the branches of the oak tree just outside the house brings another memory, doesn't it, John? How as boys, you and Robert had often scaled the tree, climbed across the roof to an unsealed hatch leading into the attic. You rush up the winding stairs. Open the door to the now empty attic. You're just in time, aren't you? You hear the sound of someone moving on the roof. The steps come closer. The hatch is drawn back. A head appears. Then the shoulders. You aim quickly.
That's too bad, Robert. You should have known if I killed once, I can kill again.
You rush back downstairs, open the front door, and hurry to the figure huddled on the ground, determined to end the threat of Robert for all time.
I'm sorry, Robert. Sorry it has to be this way.
No, John. I'm not Robert.
What you... Sheriff! It's you!
Yes. Yes, I didn't see any light.
Well,
I thought something was wrong. I remembered about the roof when we were
Well,
kids.
I didn't know, Sheriff. I swear I didn't. I thought you were Robert come back to kill me, and now I...
No. It's all right. Your aim wasn't too good.
Oh.
Just my shoulder. I'll make out.
Well, here, I'll help you here. I'll get you to your car. I'll find help.
No.
Easy now. The phone's gone out here, but I'll get you over to Charlie Briscoe's place.
All right.
We'll phone Doc Wilson from there. He'll take care of you.
Yes, thanks, John.
I shouldn't have fired so quick, but Robert isn't one to wait. It was him or me, Sheriff.
I know, John. I know. Don't worry about it. I've got a hunch they'll get Robert before he gets here.
What's the price? That's usually one of the first questions a motorist asks when shopping for an automobile battery. But really, the only accurate way to compare battery costs is to ask, what does it cost per month? In other words, the price of the battery divided by the number of months for which the battery is guaranteed. Compared in that way, one of today's lowest cost batteries is the new Signal Deluxe battery, which is guaranteed a full 30 months on a service basis. And the cost comes down even lower when you consider the generous trade-in allowance Signal dealers are now giving for old batteries, and the liberal credit terms which are available. Most important, however, is the fact that these 30-month guaranteed Signal Deluxe batteries naturally have to be built better in order to last so long. In fact, new Signal Deluxe batteries are built to deliver up to 35% more power for quicker starting and more dependable performance, all during their long, long life. So you see, when you're enjoying lowest cost, you're also enjoying a full 2.5 years of today's finest, most trouble-free battery service with a Signal Deluxe battery. The battery you get at Signal service stations.
It's going all right, isn't it, John? You put the sheriff in your car, rush him to Charlie Briscoe's farm, where Briscoe tells you he's just heard on the radio that Robert, hiding in a wooded section of hills near your farm, is completely surrounded. His capture a matter of minutes. You breathe a sigh of relief. Wait only long enough to make sure the doctor is on his way to take care of the sheriff, and then quickly excuse yourself. You decide the best thing for you to do is take what's left of the money you took when you killed Jed Peters 3 years ago. Leave town. Go to some distant place where Robert can never find you. You drive home quickly, but this time you play it safe, just in case Robert wasn't captured. You park down the road, run through the darkness toward the house.
John?
Robert! No!
Yes.
Yes, but the radio is...
I gave him the slip, John. I had to see you.
I stumbled. I twisted my ankle. Don't kill me, Robert, while I'm helpless this way.
I'm not going to kill you at all.
Well, you
John.
swore you would.
I know, but I've changed my mind. I've had time to think. All I want is for you to tell them the truth. That you committed the crime I've spent 3 years in prison for.
No. No one will ever know that I killed Jed and took the money. But you listen to me, Robert. The money's hidden under the stairs. You can have it all. Go someplace where they'll never find you.
No, John. But I'll get you into the house. We'll talk a little more.
Yeah, but I don't think I can walk.
I think I can still carry you. Here, come on.
No, Robert. No. Not that door!
Don't worry, John. Don't worry. All I'm going to do is take...
All right, boys. Come on. Stay where you are, Robert.
I'm not going anywhere. But I'm afraid my stepbrother is dead.
Hold the light on him. Who fired the gun?
Well, I guess I did, by accident. I opened the door, and it seems my stepbrother had the rifle set to kill me. But I was carrying him, and the shot got him instead.
That's what happened, all right. You can see the string tied to the rifle.
Don't touch it. We figured you'd come here, Robert. That's why we came here. Glad we did. We found out a lot.
You heard what John said?
Everything. His whole confession. Everybody had you wrong, Robert. I guess this time your brother's trap got the right man.
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Sunday night at this same time. Meantime, Signal Oil Company and the friendly independent dealers who help you go farther with Signal gasoline hope you'll remember. Regardless of what gasoline you use, you'll enjoy more miles of happy driving if you drive at sensible speeds, obey traffic regulations, and avoid taking chances. You may even save a life, possibly your own. Featured in tonight's story were Bill Foreman as the Whistler, Howard McNair, Truda Marston, Bill Boucher, Pat McGeehan, Herbert Litton, and Britt Wood. The Whistler was produced and directed by George W. Allen, with story by Gomer Cool, music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. The Whistler was entirely fictional, and all characters portrayed on The Whistler are also fictional. Any similarity of names or resemblance to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Remember to tune in at this same time next Sunday when the Signal Oil Company will bring you another strange story by The Whistler. Marvin Miller speaking for the Signal Oil Company. Stay tuned now for our Miss Brooks starring Eve Arden, which follows immediately over most of these stations. This is the CBS Radio Network.
Hearing Howard McNair as such a crook is just mind-boggling. 74 years ago, March 30th, 1952, The Whistler on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. In just a moment, Claudia.
Americans have always been noted for their know-how, and you young men in search of a career, you can put this practical talent to excellent use in one of our nation's many engineering schools. At the present time, we need engineers. We need them to maintain our scientific and engineering superiority. So look to your future, to America's future. Plan now to become an engineer.
Now we're going to go back 78 years to March 30th, 1948, and see what's going on in the lives of David and Claudia.
Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia, based on the play and novels by Rose Franken. Brought to you transcribed Monday through Friday by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax, and while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
Well, David, I'm glad there's one cheerful man in this office, at any rate.
What's wrong, Roger? I thought you liked the idea of going to Chicago.
I like the idea of going to Chicago and meeting Carrington and of getting our freight terminal underway, but I do not like the idea of leaving New York.
Well, I guess we can't have everything.
I know. One of the most dismal facts of human existence is the difficulty of being in two places at the same time.
Well, you won't have to be in Chicago very long, I hope.
Makes no difference. The trouble is that I must be there at all. David, I'm going to ask you and Claudia to do me a favor.
Oh, we'd feel honored, Roger. Do you want us to entertain a maiden aunt or get your laundry back?
Well, perhaps it's a combination of both. I'd like you to keep an eye on my son, Jeffrey, while I'm away.
Glad to.
Oh, don't be hasty, David. He may be more of a handful than you imagine.
Oh, I doubt it.
I really don't know. He's away at boarding school, you know, and he's at that age of rapid changes. I see him perhaps once in 3 months, and his behavior on one occasion is no clue to what he'll be like 3 months later.
Seems to me I remember what that's like.
A year ago, he seemed to be planning a career in professional football. He was 15 then. Last fall, he was determined to become an art critic. Around Christmas, I had an actor for a son. And now, David, well, in a few hours, you will know more about Jeffrey than I do.
When's he coming to New York?
Well, he'll be leaving Boston around noon. He spent most of his vacation up there with his grandmother.
And he should be here about 5, huh?
Exactly. Can't stay at a hotel. His mother, of course, is away campaigning for something or other very worthy. And now that I have to go to Chicago, you are really the only people I can turn to.
Oh, we'd be delighted, Roger. We have an extra room, and we'd love to have him stay.
It's very good of you, David.
Jeffrey's 16 now, isn't he?
He was 16 about 2 months ago.
That's wonderful. Claudia's only 19, so they'll get along famously. Well, after all, he's only 3 years younger than she is.
You'd be surprised how long 3 years can be.
I'm looking forward to learning. We'll expect Jeffrey for dinner tonight, then, Roger.
That's very good of you. Let me see now. It's 10:15. I have half an hour to get to the station for my train. I'll send Jeffrey a telegram. He'll get it before he leaves for his station. And he should be at your apartment at 6 o'clock.
David, it's 6 o'clock. Jeffrey should be here any minute.
He should be if he can find the place.
Why shouldn't he find it?
Oh, maybe he doesn't want to spend the night with a couple of old fogies.
David, you are not an old fogey. In fact, you're not even a young fogey.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You overwhelm me with your flattery.
I've never heard of a young fogey. Have you?
How could there be young fogies? There wouldn't be anything left for them to become when they get old.
Do you think we're ever going to become old? I can't imagine.
I'm old already. Old and foolish. I can't even learn any new tricks.
I mean really old, with gray hair and rheumatism.
Got rheumatism already. Hand me my pipe, old lady.
Just a minute.
I'll steer in my rocking chair, puffing away and watching the world go by and thinking to myself about the days when I was young.
Here's your pipe, Granddad. Do you think you can manage to light the match yourself?
Well, Dadder, I could have one last wild fling and try to light my own pipe myself, huh?
David, listen, what do you think Jeffrey's going to want to do for entertainment?
Maybe play with the dog.
He's 16, you said, not 6.
Now, what can you do to entertain a boy 16? Roger didn't seem to know.
Well, the first thing you got to do is to stop thinking of him as a boy. You aren't much more than 16 yourself.
Madam, I'll never see 25 again.
And I was 16 only 3 years ago.
That's what I said to Roger. But he said those were a very big 3 years.
Oh, men, really. No wonder there's so much juvenile delinquency. And now listen, David, we've got to think of what Jeffrey would do if he were trying to do what he wanted to do. See?
Sure, I see. I see you don't know any more about 16-year-old boys than I do.
David, I was just 16 a little while ago. Wouldn't you have married me if I was still 16?
Stop this right now. You're only going to make me regret the years I wasted. I'm sorry I didn't marry you when you were 2. You haven't really changed much since then.
Darling, we haven't got time for this. I'm sure we've just got to treat him like everybody else.
Maybe you're right. We'll just take him to dinner, and then we'll go to that movie around the corner that we've been waiting for weeks, and we'll have a nice, long talk about world affairs.
Fine.
Huh? You better make up your mind what you think about world affairs, because there is Jeffrey.
I'll go. Remember, we're going to treat him like an equal.
I just hope he treats us like one.
Hello. You must be Jeffrey Killian. I'm Claudia Naughton, David's wife.
How do you do?
Please come in. Did you have a nice trip down from Boston?
It was very pleasant, thank you.
David, I'd like you to meet Jeffrey Killian.
Hello, Jeffrey. Welcome to New York. Glad you got here.
How do you do, Mr. Naughton?
Let's have your bag. I'll show you to your room.
Oh, no, sir. Please let me carry it. It's rather heavy.
Heavy? Well, I think I can manage. Don't you think so, Claudia?
Of course. Excuse me, sir, but I think I'd better.
Well, if you insist, Jeffrey.
Yes, sir. You see, it's rather heavy, sir.
I see. By now.
Well, you don't want to go to your room right away, do you, Jeffrey? Let's sit around and talk a while. You look very much like your father, and he's one of the nicest people in the world.
Yes, Mrs. Naughton. Thank you.
Wouldn't you like to sit down, Jeffrey? I don't suppose you smoke yet.
Oh, no, sir. We're not allowed to smoke until we're 18, sir.
I see. Look, Jeffrey, I don't see why we can't all call each other by our first names. Mine's David.
Yes, sir.
You must go to a very good school, don't you?
Yes, Mrs. Naughton. It's the best school in the country.
That's fine. But it must be nice to get away on a vacation now and then. I know your father was very sorry he had to go to Chicago today and couldn't be here. But we were very glad for the chance to meet you.
I'm very glad to meet you, too, Mrs. Naughton. I like to be with older people once in a while.
Older people? You mustn't think of us as older people, Jeffrey. You must just think of us as friends of yours.
Oh, I see, Mrs. Naughton.
Don't you think you could manage to call us, Oh, well, never mind.
Yes, sir.
What do you usually do when you're on a vacation, Jeffrey?
The usual thing, Mrs. Naughton.
What's the usual thing?
Dances, sir. Parties, a theater or two.
Oh, that must be lots of fun.
I'm afraid you'd find it a bit juvenile, Mrs. Naughton. I do myself.
Then you mean you don't go? Huh?
Oh, yes, sir, I go. I just mean sometimes it's a waste of time. I like to explain that when I talk to older people. Sometimes they seem to get the wrong impression of us, sir.
Jeffrey, you must really go to a very good school.
Oh, yes, it's only during vacations that we have all these parties, Mrs. Naughton.
I'm glad you reminded me of that, Jeffrey. It's so long ago for me that I'd forgotten what it's like. I think maybe Mrs. Naughton remembers. Do you, darling?
I do remember going to dances. Sort of.
One of the things you'll learn, Jeffrey, as you grow older is that ladies have the longest memories.
I've noticed that already, sir.
Why, of all the...
Claudia, do you remember vacations from school?
Do you remember your 40th birthday?
You wouldn't think to look at me that I was over 40, would you, Jeffrey?
Oh, no, sir. You look very young for 40.
Well, thank you, Jeffrey. Now, what would you like to do this evening? We were thinking of going to a movie. Thought you might like to come along.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't, Mr. Norton. Didn't Dad tell you, sir?
Well, your father didn't tell me anything. I mean, anything that was much help.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm going to a party tonight.
A party? How exciting.
It isn't really, Mrs. Norton. Perhaps you remember what they're like. Always the same people. Very young, usually jitterbugging. Although I'm happy to say that's on the way out.
It is?
Oh, yes. During the war, that was very popular, Mrs. Norton. But since then, things have changed a great deal. We've all grown a lot older.
We've all grown a lot older since this morning, Jeffrey. A great deal older. Don't you think so, Mrs. Norton?
Much older. David, I think I'm going to need help getting out of this chair.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Something the matter?
My wife, Jeffrey, suffers from rheumatism.
I'm indeed upset to hear that, sir. My father has stomach trouble. I guess when people get to
You
be...
don't need to finish that sentence, Jeffrey. You're perfectly right. Terrible things happen to people when they grow older. The worst part of it is that they happen when you least expect it. Did you expect all this to happen to you today, Claudia?
I know just how it is, Mr. Norton. When I was younger, I used to be able to do all sorts of things I can't do anymore.
What sort of things, Jeffrey?
Well, up at school, there's a very famous little store called the Jigger Shop.
What's a jigger?
Well, nobody really knows. The shop is so old, they've forgotten. But the younger boys like to go in and eat the fanciest things you ever saw, Mrs. Norton.
You mean banana splits and things like that?
Oh, yes. I myself used to be able to eat 2 at a time. Sometimes even 3.
Now I suppose you can't even force more than one. Well, Jeffrey, that's the way life is. You might as well view it philosophically.
That's true. I can't eat more than one now. And as a matter of fact, sir, I've really lost my taste for them.
You don't say.
Except on special occasions like when we beat St. Mark's at football.
It's funny, I love banana splits.
You are an anachronism, darling.
I am?
I've heard that when people get much older, they begin to like the things they liked in the first place all over again.
Jeffrey, I think you have put your finger on a very important consideration.
Thank you, Mr. Norton. I've really enjoyed this conversation very much, but I'm afraid I have to start getting dressed for the party.
Oh, it's for dinner, Jeffrey.
Yes, and please don't wait up for me. I'll be very, very late.
Perfectly all right. We'll leave the door on the latch.
It's certainly been nice talking to you like this. It's really a relief from talking to people of one's own age all the time.
Jeffrey, before you go, maybe you'd like to guess just how old Mrs. Norton is.
Well, sir, she looks very much like my uncle's wife.
And how old is she?
Well, she's quite old, sir. She's at least 20.
Thank you very much, Jeffrey. You've relieved me considerably.
Well, thank you, sir, but I've got to get dressed, sir.
It's the door down the hall to the right.
Thank you.
Well, I did my best to treat him as an equal, but I really think he's too old and wise for me. How do you feel?
David, I feel just like an old fogey.
Well, don't worry, darling. I think it'll turn out just as Jeffrey predicts, and your second childhood will set in again as soon as the young man goes back to Boston.
If the lady of the house sometimes shows less enthusiasm for unexpected guests than her husband does, that's because it's her job to serve the refreshments, and occasionally it's a job that stumps her. But if she checks regularly to be sure there's plenty of Coke on ice, she can stay bright and carefree, no matter how much company knocks at her door. Keeping a good supply of Coca-Cola on hand is really a kind of hospitality insurance, it seems.
Excuse me, Mr. King, sir.
Oh, yes. Yes, certainly, Jeffrey. Glad to see you. You enjoying your vacation?
I certainly am, sir. And I hope I won't awaken Mr. and Mrs. Norton when I get home from the party this evening. Do they retire very early, sir?
Oh, not always, Jeffrey. In fact, I hear tomorrow night after you've gone, Claudia and David are going out to paint the town red. Maybe you've given them an idea or two.
Mr. and Mrs. Norton are going to a nightclub, did you say, sir?
Well, that's what I understand, Jeffrey. I hope you won't disapprove of what happened.
I'll try not, Mr. King, but I think, sir, I'd better hear what happens. I should hate to have been a bad influence.
Well, Jeffrey, I don't think you have, but we'll see. And as I was about to say, every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you transcribed with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now this is Joe King saying au revoir. And remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For ice-cold Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes. Claudia has come to you, most of you at any rate, for the past 6 months now. We'd welcome any suggestions or anything you may wish to say about the show. Just write to Claudia, Post Office Box number 173, Church Street Station, New York 8, New York. And I'll repeat that address. To Claudia, Post Office Box number 173, Church Street Station, New York 8, New York.
Though I doubt anyone will answer if you write these days. 78 years ago, March 30th, 1948, Claudia here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Have yourself a great Monday. We'll see you tomorrow for Maxwell House Coffee Time with George and Gracie, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello, Charlie McCarthy, and the CBS Radio Workshop, A Dog's Life, following Adopting a Dog, and Claudia. That's up tomorrow on our Tuesday program. We'll see you tomorrow for more great classic radio theater programs. I'm Wyatt Cox. Have a great day.